say hi to YouTube chat. We're hello, YouTube. YouTube, it's been an absolute pleasure. You, me, us together. We were just talking about how Mexico used a derogatory fan chant to extend extra time so that it could score an could score a winning goal against Canada. A Canada that didn't have Alphonso Davies, Jonathan David, or Kyle Larin, which is not something that I would normally put as a high value thing, but this is Canada we're talking about, and Kyle Larin's one of their best players. Hi, YouTube! We got a lot of respect for Canada. They're darn good. Got a lot of respect for Qatar, too. That team is not, they are not terrible. They got more XG than the U.S. in that semifinal. We just had Jossie Zardes, baby. Quick Trip Jesus for the 5 gifted subs. What's up, my dude? Welcome, Sacer, Chuckleberry, Gearg, Redacted, and Louie. You're in the hammers. You got bacon. You got emotes. It's outrageous. That's what it is. The United States did win.
We are missing the big question. How were Qatar in the Gold Cup?
How were Qatar? Look. This is an interesting point, but we want to confirm Camilo Mascara's gone. He signed his $2 million contract. Well, he's signed to give us the $2 million going to PAOK Thessaloniki. So Camilo Mascara, we signed for like $150,000. He never really became a first team relevant player, even though he's a freak athlete who can play at both fullback positions. He is headed out to PAOK Thessaloniki. He's going to have a great life. We're really excited for him. Qatar is a lot better than I thought they were. But the thing is, I already knew that. Okay. In 2020, I was like, well, Qatar is just kind of really bad, right? They're just another oil state. But they're not. On a fateful night, I think it was in September of last year, I sat down.
Here he is. How are you doing, my main man?
I'm good, man. Simon, I'm good. They had 16 months. But to get back to Kian's question, I sat down on a fateful night in like September, and I watched the extended highlights of every match at the Asian Cup, the 2019 Asian Cup. And let me tell you,
5 months.
Qatar won that fair and square as the best team in the tournament. And that's saying something, because Japan, South Korea, Australia, right? There's some good teams, Iran, Saudi Arabia, floating around Asia that are very regularly in World Cups. Agus Sam, thank you so much for the 5 months. Congrats to Sam. You're looking to that silver bacon and Dax, ladies and gentlemen. Gary, how we feeling? With the 5 gifteds to Sam, High Red, Captain Shears, Darbsy, and Donut Delivery. Man, you are in the hammers. And a gifted sub to the Matt Turner. It was probably responsible, definitely responsible for us being able to beat Qatar last night. As the U.S. goalkeeper, which is beautiful. Yeah, Canada got CONCACAF, absolutely. Qatar won that fair and square. I watched the extended highlights of every match in that tournament. Qatar was the best team there. So why is that the case? Right? And the immediate thing that you would jump to is, well, they buy all their players. All of them are from different countries. Ah! Right? And look, Qatar is a terrible state, right? They do a lot of terrible things. But the national team, the main key that they're so good and that they are organized, familiar with each other. Qatar has a ton of money, okay? So what I was calling Qatar last night is they're like bad Manchester City players. They've got the best coaches money can buy. They've got the best facilities money can buy. Their touch is generally really good. Their passing is generally really good, right? There is quality in that team. The way they move the ball, the way they find their way around. Over 2,400 hammers again. Let's go, Ollie. He isn't trying to say Qatar's a good footballing country, is he? What's a country? I don't really know. I've never been there. I don't know what happened, but I've watched their national team a lot in the last year. And what I'm telling you is that Qatar is a lot better than your brain goes and thinks they are. in terms of like their national team. The way the Asian Cup, for being arguably the easiest, like outside of the Oceania Cup, I would say the Asian Cup's probably the next easiest, because Mexico and the United States would be expected to win the Asian Cup. And I think you say like Nigeria and Ghana and Egypt and Algeria would be expected to win the Asian Cups. The Asian Cup's probably the next easiest after Oceania. But it is still a very large continent with capable teams. It's got like more depth than the Gold Cup for sure. And they won it. And they won it deservingly. And they made it to the semifinals of the Gold Cup. And they took the United States right to the end of the rope, right? Albeit a USB team. They play really, really organized stuff, and they have a really high technical bar because the level of their facilities, the level of the coaching that they're able to afford, and they play together all the time. Like, this is something that we talk about sometimes, when we used to talk about with the German team, right? Japan would beat both the US and Mexico. I mean, I just don't think that's true. I mean, like, if we played 10 games, I think it would be like 6-4 US and like 7-3 Mexico probably. But I don't know. What is a USB team? It's the one that you plug into your computer. But the point is, this Qatar team plays together all the time, has a high technical floor. They have an average, the team that played in the Gold Cup semifinal last night, average 70 caps for the national team. These dudes play together at the club level. They all play in Qatar. They play together with the national team. They are training nonstop together on their plan and the way that they're supposed to play. And they have been doing this for like 8 years with the sole intent of not getting embarrassed in their World Cup. And it's going to work. We did say hello to YouTube, but Sev Vettel, scream it from the rooftops. Hope they get steamrolled. I think it would be great if they got steamrolled. You say stop promoting Qatar. I started this conversation by saying Qatar does a lot of terrible things. It's a pretty terrible country. That doesn't mean that their attacking midfielder is responsible for mass travesties and the human death toll that's gone into building those stadiums. So I don't actively hate the dude that's on the field playing the game. They're not going to win the World Cup. I'm just saying they're not going to get embarrassed from what I've seen. Like, they're able to hang, especially considering when you host the World Cup, you don't have to play in the same group as a Pot A team. You are the Pot A team. Like, you are the Pot A team in that situation. Midfielder is probably not. And see, that's the other. It's like you weren't even here for the entire conversation. The two things off the top. Qatar's generally a pretty contemptible country, and two, a lot of people sit there and go, well, none of them are from Qatar. The starting lineup against the United States, 2 of the 11 guys were not born in Qatar. I Googled these things. I actually looked them up. I try not to work off of those generalizations. One guy was born in Sudan and one guy was born in Iraq. Granted, the dude that was born in Sudan came through the Aspire Academy when he was like 12 years old. So Qatar really turned him into the star that he is now. It's Almoez Ali. He's their best player. He's from Sudan. CONCACAF rum from Canada. Dude, I think Canada's going to make a really serious push at this World Cup if they play as well as they just did. Thank you for the 4 months, Inchin. And Adam, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Welcome to the Hammers. Justice for Canada, I believe with that. I believe that. I did say most of the players are naturalized. It's not, only 2 were born outside of Qatar that played yesterday. It's interesting, though. I mean, like, they're just generally contemptible, right? Because they're going about it a very different way. And I mean, like, the team building. I mean, this outside of, like, them just being a loathsome country. Like, their team building is very different. It's like they identify their entire national team very young, and then they just play together all the time, and they train together all the time. It's like a small enough country that you can do that. All right. Allegedly, we're also playing games here. Will you be looking for a team to pick up where you left off last time? It's as satisfying as a head coach to see us play this way. Sure. Oh, we're playing against Victor Navarro. Be great to see Victor. Hope he doesn't enjoy it too much. Hopefully we can spoil his day. Bruno Gama. Apparently, Bruno Gama's got the physical attributes rarely seen in this division. No, he doesn't. He does not. He does not have the physical attributes rarely seen in this division. No, he doesn't. Don't lie to me. You can't gaslight me. Press conference. Still, the question remains, why was Qatar in the Gold Cup? It's the same. Qatar got invited to the Copa America too. Like, what was it, a year or two ago? Whenever they did their last Copa America. Qatar pays a lot of money, and the Gold Cup and Copa America aren't closed. You can invite teams. Copa America and Gold Cup have been inviting teams for a long time. Except this time, it's Qatar paying to get into the tournament all over the world because, again, they are specifically preparing so that they don't get embarrassed at the World Cup. Attempt number 3, I'm running out of bacon. Competition screenshot, please, dude. I'm so sorry.
Hola. Any tips on finding wonder kids that are at that next level? Struggling to make it to the next level past Porto.
I got you. Look, there are not a lot of... I am also... You're always going to be struggling to find those wonder kids that take it to the next level. Dude, where is... Am I blind? Oh, we changed the picture of it. Yeah, I just changed the picture of the group chat to literally, it just says... Can I... It literally is a screenshot. It's a little picture that says screenshots, please. Because I have to send him competition screenshots. That's outstanding. Let's get to this. Oh, he's on Portamonense. So let's get to this match against Portamonense. Please. Please. Let's switch up the vibe. Let's catch our groove for the day. Where are we going? We're going into, we're going hi-fi. I'm going Pokemon music. That's what it sounds like. Shite Mina, thank you for the 3 months. In that was your question I was answering. Finding those next level wonder kids. Look, if you're trying to push to be as good or better as a Porto, you need like not just the 5-star guys, but especially if you're at a low enough level, you're looking for the 4.5 golds, the 4.5 gold potential guys. I got nothing to say right now. Apparently Arias is stirring up a whole bunch of... did you see the South Korean archery? No, I wish I had. I'm pretty into the archery, honestly. Magano, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Will you manage a bigger club in the future? We are that bigger club. I will be managing a bigger club in the future. They'll just also be named Oriental Dragon. We are blasting our way to being that bigger club. Guadacone. Oh, this dude's already at AC Milan. Compensation's less than $1 million, though. Okie dokie. Esteban Aguero. He is 6'4". An endearing quality in all wingers. Be unusually tall. Javad Nazamipur, you are bad. Simon Wood of Kilmarnock. You are... But you're good at passing. I mean, that is cool. Congratulations. Julio Cesar Correa, 24-year-old tireless defensive midfielder. Especially the amount of money he's getting paid already. Don't think that's the direction we want to go. We've already got a couple of defensive midfielders we don't hate. New England Revolution. I have a midfielder that I'm not going to immediately not keep scouting. What's the world come to? Have we been getting worse? I feel like that's a sign. Early stream today. So the new stream schedule is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday at 10 a.m. chat. Instead of 11. So yeah, we're earlier by an hour. but I'm always like 20 minutes late. I am going to try and be more and more on time. You know, this is my promise to myself in a new location. Okay. But yes, I've really enjoyed being in Indianapolis so far. Been a promising start to the internship. Been getting my stand-ups in front of the training facility. Here today, the Indianapolis Colts. Some dude signed a contract, another dude is hurt, and everybody has COVID. I'll be back tomorrow. I would like to state the availability of my client. Roman Hushek. No, but the people at the station are great. It's been a lot of fun. Could operate as an advanced playmaker. You'd be able to step into the first team when needed. Well, would he, Bob? My captain has 17 stamina, but every game I have to sub him out because he's so tired. He plays him at solid attack. What should I do? Is he jaded? If guys are jaded, they've been playing a lot over and over and over and over and over again, then you're not going to be able to play them as long. You see the Great Britain v Australia game today? No? The women's football? I'm assuming it is, because both those teams, I think, qualified for the knockouts in women's football. Serious, what do I do with 300 million? If you're Jeff Bezos, you build a mansion. Built a $300 mansion. Yep, big spender here. He built a $300 million mansion. 326, I think it was. Which is why you should spend your Twitch Prime to be a part of the Hammers, and you should do it as quickly as possible because he does not need much more money. What's your internship? I am helping cover Colts training camp for a local TV station. Writing a few articles, and they're giving me opportunities to do stand-ups in front of the training facility. Gadoff, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Welcome to the Hammers. Hell yeah, brother. Thank you. Enjoy the bacon. Enjoy the emotes. I appreciate it. Can your advice for FM21 be applied to FM20? Absolutely not. There are absolutely zero similarities between FM21 and FM20. FM20 is, well, I mean, it's a completely different game, franchise. I'm pretty sure it's more similar to Grand Theft Auto than FM21. And so not a lot translates. Not a lot really transfers knowledge-wise between one and the other. It just doesn't, it's not particularly helpful. Prostislav RK, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Enjoy the bacon and emotes as well. But yes, of course. Most of the things that I say about FM21 apply to FM20 as well. Will continue to apply for years to come, right? That's just the way it is. Pavlovich, what do you... Thinks Arya should be allowed. I mean, I've been trying to sell Arya's. You should be allowed to leave the club. Okay. What do I look like? What does it look like? We're working on it. All you frustrated individuals. Watson, thank you for the 4 months. Speed, momentum, whatever else it is. First ODFC stream ever for me. Shoot. Watson, thank you for the 4 months. Can you look up Andre Silva? Yeah, I can. Let me just get before I forget, because I have almost forgotten about 23 times to set my U23s so that we can make sure everybody's match sharp. Sowadogo, Thompson, no. Katsikis, no. Klebenho, Urawath, Ansi, no. Carbajal and Lamine, yes. Then anybody else that probably needs this playing time, Almeida, Garay, and Kemenani. All right, cool beans, brother. And then we'll do that lookup once we pop out on the other side of this. You watch the NBA draft? No, I was watching the Gold Cup, but I kept track of what was happening in the NBA draft. Some wild picks. The UVA player went 17th overall, which I did not expect that to happen. That was pretty wild. He just got picked, and I was like, okay. Former Porto striker Andre Silva. Yeah, this is former Porto striker Andre Silva at Werder Bremen. 34 caps, 15 goals for Portugal. Stayed at Eintracht Frankfurt for a very long time, balling out. They got relegated. He actually played half the year when they were relegated, then got signed by Wolfsburg, but he's never broken back into the first team in the Bundesliga. He's put together 2 seasons that were like, I'm off the bench, and then one of those seasons was I'm really off the bench. Yeah, a nice long Bundesliga spell with Eintracht Frankfurt that got him some playing time with Portugal. And then after that relegation, half a season, which he was ridiculously good, and then back up for 13.25 million. It's a good career. Long, successful first team spell, right in a top league. How could you hate on that? Can we please take a quick look at your manager profiling preferences? I don't know. What days are you streaming? We missed what you said. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Guy named Bones Highland was drafted. Apparently the first Portuguese player to ever enter the NBA was also drafted, which is fun. Hey, Daniel Dunker, see you later. You are my first team plan, so this move's a good opportunity for you to get playing time. Have fun. And now he's gone after Anderson Cavallero. Where do you find these guys, man? Like, we have no knowledge of these guys at all. And he's just like, oh, he's Brazilian, right? Awesome. Complete forward, okay. Don't think that guy's any good. Leonardo Pezotto. And Benjamin, well, he's only $30 million. Sick. Let's see some reports. Juraj Malic. Oh, at Manchester United. And then this dude who's hanging out in China and is not even good. What is this, like, list of reports? This is the worst I've ever seen. So you're working on Thiago Andre? We are currently scouting Thiago Andre. I probably want to prioritize that, actually. Billy Grant, Roberto Cappuccione. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a San Marinese player on Roma.
Hey, thanks for the confirmation of issue for the Lech Poznan saving saves. Also, did you ever replace Ayol as B team manager?
Well, yeah, we have a new B team manager. I just don't remember what his name is. Ayol quit. Yeah. He's not Ayol. That's true. He'll never be the same. Reed! Reed threw down 5 gifteds. Randy, Jimothy, Davey, Pods, Best Bats. See, you're in the hammers. Boom, just like that. Ayol is now a scout. He's now our Middle Eastern scout. He's back home. All hail San Marino. We're scouting him. I don't care if he costs 20 million, which, you know, outstandingly expensive San Marinese player, obviously. I don't care. I don't care if he costs the barn. We're buying him. Chico Bombastico, thank you for the 2 months as part of the Hammers. Welcome back, dude. Working your way to that cooked toasty bacon. And Eagles with the gifted sub to Woali. Welcome, Woali. Enjoy the bacon. Enjoy the emotes. It's beautiful. This is a great moment in ODFC history. You're darn right it is. Carson Wentz is out of practice with a foot injury. Guess that's what I'm talking about today. That was quick. And Barrientos officially rejected his offer from Beijing Guan. Might as well. We accepted it just to give him the opportunity to make his $45 million. We did not want to try and leverage him to leave because we do not want to anger a man that will very likely not leave. We don't exactly have a full transfer window to try and force him out, and I'm not quite sure if we want to just force him out of the team. Ah, yes, the central midfielder that can't pass, can kind of defend, has a decent touch, and really can't run that well. My favorite. Adam Hlozek honestly isn't, like, brilliant. Not anymore, anyways. He was. Brilliant. Ibrahim Awad. Okay, off the short list, man. I appreciate your gift for speed. I really do. Let's play a match. Pavlovich away, Karolainen in. Pavlovich away, and then we're probably gonna want more offensive options, and so Matiasov for Petar Todorov. Then we have Cerna, Karolainen, Samudio, Pereira, Silva, Katsikis, Daher, Barrientos, Isgrin, Gama, Shabalala. Yep. We got that. Okay. Go Jason Cerna. Put Jason Cerna on the edge of the area when we're less worried about the counterattack. Let's go, boys! Just got to make sure we get the boys fired up, you know, and nothing gets the boys going like some passionate clapping. That's what I've heard. Colonel Corn, thank you for the tier 1. Enjoy the bacon. Blast the emotes. You know what it is. Our midfield's so good that two star is Liga NOS level. Yes. When's FM 2022 come out? Mid-November. So chill and probably get FM 21 if you don't have it already. It's like 4 months away. 4 months away. Something like that. I math. But, you know, really significant amount of time. Pro Random Hero, thank you for the tier 1. Welcome to the Hammers as well. I want you to relax and play your natural game. The result will come. Now pick up where you left off last time out. Let's go. We beat Benfica on the road in our last match.
It ain't me, ain't no fortunate one. It ain't me. It ain't me, ain't no fortunate one.
Isn't it Fortunate Son? Great song, either way. Sears Solaris, thank you for the 8 months. I ain't no fortunate son, no. It ain't me. It ain't me. Do skinny love. Freebird. Oh, are we in? No. That would have been a nice start. Come on, lads. See, we have an issue. We won against Benfica, and then we drew Braga. Those are our first 2 matches. So we don't have a perfect record right now. We're like, and you know, even though it might feel comfortable because we've won the league in back-to-back years, we won the league by 1 point 2 years ago, and last year we won the league on not goal difference, but like the results between teams tiebreaker. We were tied on points, and so this is still a very tight league. As much as we would like to believe otherwise. Samudio. Going nuts. Cerna. Angel. Cerna. Jason. Ref! Oh, this might be a penalty.
Ref!
I think he was definitely over the line here. He was like standing over the line. He's standing over the line. What do you mean? Is this CONCACAF? Thank you, Bruno. Just run. You really gonna act like those guys can keep up with you? Because they can't. Nicolaus. Looking good, Nicolaus. Bruno. Nicolaus. My brother. Cerna. Nice ball. Daher. Nikolaus. Whoa there, Bruno. Whoa there, Bruno. Hold on to your britches. Where's Gatsikis from? He is Greek. We're gonna win the UCL this year. We could. We would not. I wouldn't call us favorites for it, but we definitely could. Oh my God! Just finish it. Come on, man. We didn't follow up the save. That's like the perfect save cross situation. Hit it really hard so that he has to just drive it right into the middle. I'm happy with the way we've played, though. Very controlled. That's great from Carolina. And Pereira, stretch him all the way back. Zamudio, no way in a million years that's getting through. And even if it does, the keeper catches it. That's how poorly you hit that. Zamudio! Daher. Carolina. Play the overlap. Thank you. What a pass by Serna. Gama, please. We're fine, dude. We are so okay. We are fine. Carolina, easy money. Serna, what a volley. Quiero pelota, por favor. Seeker of the Sage, thank you for the Twitch Prime and welcome to the Hammers. Enjoy the bacon in the emotes and thank you for spending $5 to Jeff Bezos money, my dude. American Man, thank you so much for the 2 months in the Prime as well. Welcome back. 1 month away from cooking that bacon. Okay. We can do this. We're fine. We're fine. I'm not pleased. We're fine, though. We're fine. We completely dominated the half, right? The ball was dancing around the empty net like a couple of times. 66% possession, which is what we seek to do. We seek to completely control the game, pass our way through with guys like Carolina and Serna and Katsikis finding the ball, using Daher in particular as the stretch. Silva, Zamudio. Kilgore, thank you for the Twitch Prime. $5 more to Bezos money. I mean, I can't even count. That's like 2 now. In a matter of moments. Okay. What are we doing? Fine. We can't be Barcelona. We'll speed things up. Whatever, dude. Okay. Much more aggressive with the way that we're shaping ourselves here. Zamudio onto attack, Daher onto attack. At least Nikolaus Katsikis is having a good game. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that wonderful? Let's go Armando Pereira wide. And then have Bruno Gama kind of pushing. Well, he'll push around that. Serna will hang behind it. And Boyson Philander will be, no, Enrique Borges will be able to come in, and Armando Pereira will be carrying the ball on the outside instead of Zamudio. So Borges for Zamudio is technically the change. Any day now, man. Any day. Get in. Top of the box. Shoot! Come on, Kitsikis. There we go. That's a little better. That's a lot better. Enrique Borges behind again. Just broke out my Jesse Lingard, my Paul Pogba right there. Enrique Borges. Dude's on fire to start this season. He is on fire to start this season. Fire, fuego to start this season. Oh my God, Pereira's wide. Borges is just slaying. Great ball from Isgren. Borges gets into the channel. We'll stay offensive. If they start to open up at all, we should just get even more chances. Pereira into the middle. On C. Pereira. God. Oh, Borges. Oh. The combinations, they just bring a tear to your eye, you know. Cool. Daher, Cerna. We were vibing. We're chilling, and we're vibing. Would love a second goal. Anytime you want to provide one, that'd be fine. Oh, on C. Goal. What point of the season is it? This is our third match of the season. And we have beaten Benfica on the road, drawn at home against Braga.
Zed.
Great stuff. Hilltopper, thank you. Great stuff right back to you. With 10 months, Golden Bacon, just a tantalizing 2 months away. Cerna, yes. Silva. Borges, I mean, goodness, he's everywhere. Yes! Easy money, Kevin Barrientos. God, he had the whole net to choose from there, didn't he? Go on to know what the goalkeeper's doing. Great ball from Daher. Oh, it's perfect. Big old Kevin in the number 5. Yeah, it's 21 shots to, 2. We just conceded a second shot. I for one, am very upset about it. Terrible header. Terrible header. Oh, well. Easy enough. He's going to run through all of them and shoot. Yep. That is what he's going to do. Who wears number 20? Daher, our left back. Daher's attributes have not been going down recently, which is a wonderful sign considering they went down all of last year, even though he was putting up brilliant performances. The man really struggled to adapt to his new life in Portugal. Kevin shall never be sold. People are offering a lot of money for Barrientos, and we do have replacements. Guys that will be better than Kevin Barrientos in a couple of years, but they're not right now. And Kevin's still a team leader. Important club player, you know. Pereira. Oh, wait. We've just completely dominated this game. Pereira. Silva. Just shooting. Yep. Daher. Karolainen. Big baller brand on C. Karolainen. Get in. It's okay. It's just a great performance from the team. We need to start reframing our brain on what we're going to do with Arias, because this is the last match before deadline day. So Arias in particular is the guy we're looking to move. Silva's getting those $80 million looks, which if we got $80 million on the table right now, we would move Silva. But that is just a transformational amount of money. Oh, well, I mean, this is the end highlight. I'm assuming this is the, yeah, there we go. Salutes to the boys in the chat. Salutes to the boys. A good win from those lads on the field today. 2-0 against Portimonense. On a roll. Oh, I haven't lost in 20 matches. That's what's up. Well played, boys. Well played. Definitely well played. You prevented Portimonense from mustering so much as a single shot on target. Does that perhaps just show how dominant you were? Yeah, we were solid at the back all day long. I thought the midfield controlled the game particularly well. We went out and performed our jobs well, right? And Daher played well, obviously, with 10 key passes. He picked up the assist on the set piece, and that's great stuff. Now what we need to focus on is we've got 3 guys in the transfer list. We should have 5. We should have 5 guys in the transfer list. Oh, they're not. They're yeah. There they are. David, my guy, David Thompson. All right, David Anusa. I need, go somewhere, right? Go anywhere. Please. I'm begging you. And yeah, there's the new stadium information, though. We've got a tasty little command just for your trouble. Okay, we have extracurricular team bonding. Yes. We're going to do some overall and outfields. Kaminani got hurt. Cool. 3 to 4 weeks for Lamine. What am I going to do? We're only down to 2 Lamines. If I sell Kaminani, we're only down to 1 Lamine, which is 2 fewer than the minimum requirement for league registration. It's ridiculous. Earns $3 million a year. Yeah, but he is also actually good. Rogelio. I got better center backs all over the place than you, boss. All over the place. Goodness me, you see that wage demand? 4 million? No. No. Can we get an emergency Lamine on loan? Yeah, it's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. You're saying I missed the lookup. I did the lookup on Andre Silva, so I want you to exclamation point that missed, please. If you could undo that, that'd be great. It's 162 times, not 163. Okay, get it right. Thompson and Sawadogo, yeah, we get it. Nobody loves them. I just might end up losing those guys for free. Ala Amra. Cool. Never mind. Have a great rest of your career. $2 million deal to go to Crotone for Ala Amra, who we signed for free. And this guy's deserving of some salutes. He played as a rotational player for us for 3 years. He played in cup matches. He played often. Ala Amra, everybody. Thank you for your service. You'll be missed. You'll be missed. And that is true. We went from having Yossi Gindi and Ala Amra onto the team to now we are at exactly 0 Israelis on the team, for IL's sake. Alex Danqua. I already negotiate one for you. No. Just give him a regular start. You're going to play him the same amount of time either way. That seemed like a fair trade, man. I'm not going to lie to you. All right, you're going to Kuchane. You're banned from the mod dinner now. The mod dinner? Yes, the mod dinner. There's a mod dinner? Yeah, I mean, everybody gets together and eats instant noodles or whatever. And we just hang out. Marco de Grassa. Don't think we'd ever sign him, honestly, at this point. Jaime Vizo. No. Salvador Panayosa. Loving the one eccentricity. That is a really lovely bit. Marcos Laguina. Loving the attacking midfield vibe with the I can't pass
eBay
vibe.
is so useless. I tried to look up lighters and all they had was 13,749 matches.
Yeah! Stormtrooper aiming. Deserving of the standing O. That's an A right there. That's an A. That's an A. 500 bits. I love that. I'd never heard it. I got it as it was going. It was wonderful. I thought that was a fabulous pun, Stormtrooper aiming. Despite your famously terrible aim, I think you nailed that one. Congratulations. Here's your A. Well, there's Mario Franco, who we've been tracking forever. Emilio Huertas, who somehow is completely affordable, even though he plays for PSG. Just not something that people normally say. It's not something you normally get to say as a human being. Enthusiastic striker. I'm going to walk away from Anderson, but keep on going, GM. You're going to get one eventually. Who knows, man? A lot of people still interested in that Arias transfer. You see it at $20 million, man. And you see Zamudio, it's at $25 million. Aston Villa, I know you've got that money just kind of laying around. I know you've got that money laying around, man. Let's go. Let's go. Put it on the table. Put the offer on the table. Let's get a nice feeling for this. Let's put some money on the table.
Jeffrey wants to give you a bit of his money.
Well, that's so kind of Jeffrey Bezos, Triple Jacobson. I'm glad you had a nice conversation with him. Thank you for the 3 months. Yes. Triple Jacobson, thank you for the 3. Congrats on cooking your bacon as well. And congratulations to Bomb on the silver bacon, the bomb7.com. Half a year. Thank you so much for that. In the tier 1. All right, we have a rate your player. It's been redeemed. It's John Orozco. Never gotten an American in my youth intake and a save of mine, let alone a great one. I've also never seen the line in the youth intake that looks as if we could possibly emerge as one of the best players of his generation. Would love advice on what you'd assign him for training. The screenshot of his attributes was taken about 2 months ago after he came in because I wanted to get a real face on. Okay. So I'm going to assume that is in the Discord. That in the Discord, in the Rate My Wonder Kid section. Tiberius McCann, it's John Orozco. So yeah, we have, looks like he possibly emerged as one of the best players in his generation. And then this is him 2 months ago as it stood. Okay. And, oh, goodness. Okay. Let me just zoom out a little bit here. All right. This is our guy, 16-year-old John Orozco at Galway United from the United States, one of the best players of his generation. Well, he's got the determination and creativity off the top, right? He's got the opportunity to be a versatile front attacking midfield player, right, left, and center. The vision and technique and stuff. Okay, I mean, you can take this guy a couple of directions. You could try and train his athleticism and make him an absolute burner. I think that things that you definitely need right off the top, I would be working on ball control, because his dribbling and first touch are disappointing. If you worked on something like passing, you'd be working on vision, which is already great, and then of course passing as well, and it also includes technique. So I think something like ball control early would be good. Another thing you're going to need is the stamina work rate's obviously going to have to be higher. You want him to be more athletic, but that always will change pretty dramatically as they get older. And the intelligence is something you can go after later. That's what I'm working on Jason Cerna right now, is, you know, attacking movement, which is decisions, anticipation, off the ball, those sorts of things. But his decision making for a 16-year-old is already really good. I would say ball control for now. Do not put player traits on this guy for a while, because you're going to want to give him a lot of opportunity to improve first, to fill up his potential first. But officially, this is a rate your player situation. This dude is an American wonder kid coming through the youth intake, which means the official formal rating is 3,729,000,000 out of 10. That is one of the higher ones we've ever given. But if you get an American that could be one of the best players of his generation coming through in a youth intake, you're probably going to get a really aggressively, high rating. Average at best, yeah. But given that, average at best. Work on ball control first would be my rec, unless you want to turn him into, like, speed racer, which you could. I mean, he's fast enough right now and has enough potential right now that if you locked in on that, his pace could be like 16 or 17 in a year. And then it could, his pace could end up like 18, 19. Like, seriously. If he has the type of potential where it's just like 185 or something, and you focused on athleticism from this point, he could be ridiculously fast. So 3,792,000,000. Something like that. That was what, that. Easy. Heat Dictator, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime and the 2 months. Good luck with that, Tiberius. That's going to be a lot of fun to play alongside for years and years at Galway United. That is going to be a lot of fun. Heat Dictator, thank you for spending $5 of Bezos money as well. And I'm loving the bacon. Jorginho, thank you for the 2 months. When I'm not watching the streams, I'm watching the Red Dead VODs on YouTube. Zealand overload. Be careful. Mainlining Zealand is not recommended by the CDC. But then again, neither are hamburgers. Fahey Fella, thank you for the tier 1. Enjoy the bacon. Enjoy the emotes. And thank you for being part of an elite online gaming community. Over, same to you. Thank you for the Twitch Prime, my dude, and welcome. I have half American, half English Golden Boy winner. Well, I'm half proud of you. I'm full proud of you, man. Just kidding. I have a question. Yeah, I have an answer. I have the best coaching team in the league in my space for more. Should I hire more? If yes, how does it help me? The more coaches you hire, the lower the burden on each of your coaches. You should always max out your coaching hires if you're in a healthy financial situation, because the more coaches you hire, the less workload is on each individual coach. So the better job they are able to do, in that situation. Borges, they just came in. I mean, look, Enrique Borges is popping goals in right now. They actually just cleared our request for Enrique Borges. I'm gonna have 25 million. I wouldn't be shocked if somebody came in and was just like, yep. Low level of training the team are getting. You're on double it. Well, you're actually also not doing anything, so I can understand how that might be misconstrued as an issue. Let's work on attacking movement. And Bruno Gama, let's work on double intensity training, and then you should be okay. And Saad Abdul-Amir just seems just like a mental dynamo. We actually didn't set up his training. That was a bit of an oversight. Let's work on ball control, please. Focus on our ball control today. That would be why they were upset. They weren't training as hard as we expect our players to train. Not talking transfer stories today, but apparently Arsenal's interested in a $75 million move for Joe Silva. Boom. $80 million, Arsenal, and he's all yours. All yours. Got a 16-year-old labeled the next Harry Kane. Primability already. Well, that's disgusting. And awesome. Congratulations. Trophy handles. You're going to be getting a few trophies. We got to look up for Dane Scarlett as well. Sheesh. But overs, you're a hero for spending $5 of Bezos money. You are a hero. Come on, Arsenal. Come on. Oh my god. Oh, I thought you scared me, dude. I thought you put 80 million on the table. No, you don't have the guts to put 80 million on the table for South Silva. You don't Bayer Leverkusen. You don't have the guts. You hear me? You don't have the guts. I think maybe I can like goad them into it. You're soft. You'll never do it. Well, that's weird. This dude's a libero. Oh my god, he's a libero. Look at the dribbling. Look at the first touch. Look at the passing. Vitor Almeida. Sneaky libero sighting. Oh my god, what a time. This dude's mentals are so bad. It's like his physicals aren't terrible. His tacticals aren't terrible, but then they become terrible. This guy's physicals are terrible for a winger. And so away we go. We've made it through a lot of kind of dumpster diving scouting. We were doing such a good job reducing our scouting load. Like, this is fantastic. We're down at 117 people. We're going to get inside 100 pretty soon. And we're actually going to get to that point of nirvana where people, like, the moment I put keep scouting, like, they're actually getting scouted. Oh my god. Thomas Kapsalis. Please, we just found another Greek. Well, we don't know. He could be good. We don't know for sure. Let me prioritize that. Now that we're here. Thomas Kapsalis up. What are the other priorities we're looking at? Jimmy Valencia from Quito. He's terrible. Voyan Ljubljanovic. Ah, fiddlesticks. Somebody put in an offer for him. What if we prioritized him number one, gave ourselves as much opportunity as possible to keep scouting him, and I just went in and put an offer in on him in the meantime, because it's not an expensive offer, and I feel like we should be able to body like Vittoria Guimaraes, who's like in on this offer right now. What if we did that? Okay, I'll do the 1.6. It's worth the 200,000 to get in with the offer right now. Where's the Ivorian? Dudakone? No. Ljubljanovic is the top priority, because we still know nothing about him. Please. Thank you. Breakthrough prospect. Loan move. No, we don't want to guarantee that, but I will guarantee that we'll pay for your language course. The relationship with Novica Serdic. I'm going to remove all this stuff and then go with a 572. Okay, cool. I'm going to get him at 572. All right. Voyan Ljubljanovic. Big physical forward. Honestly, what we could do to bankroll it. What? Yeah, it's causing further unrest. What's up? So, Barrientos Maba. Oh, well. Now, for those that don't know how this works, right? Team meetings, we've got a hierarchy in the team. Right? We have a hierarchy within the team. And there are 4 tiers. You've got other players. You've got your influential players, your highly influential players, and then you have your team leaders. My team has 3 people that are in the team leader category for the hierarchy. There are also 3 people in this meeting about teammate unhappiness. They are my 3 team leaders. Just so you know. Very disappointed that we haven't found a way to resolve this problem. I'm gonna promise to sell him. Yeah, because we want to sell Carlos Arias, but now we have to. I don't think there was another easy way out of that upon further consideration. So Arias, we still have these interesting clubs. I think for right now on Carlos Arias, we'll put down a $19 million asking price and offer him out at 19. And we'll work from that. Zagreb got through Copenhagen. Zagreb is into the Champions League group stage. Copenhagen trips at the last hurdle for the umpteenth time. Now, I'm trying to sell Carlos. I'm just waiting to try and get the value I want. He's already in the we wanted to sell him for 25 to 30. We're not going to get that because it's turned into a whole locker room stink with us trying to capitalize on like opening up an opportunity for Todorov and opening up an opportunity for Lazar Pavlovich and an opportunity for Lamine Fall to be around the first team more. Right, and Borges failed to attract any offers. I feel like 20 million though for Enrique Borges wouldn't be that bad. Danqua? No, Todorov. I'm not loaning Todorov. Okay, let's try this, Danqua, because we've been dancing back and forth on this nonsense for a while. Regular starter somewhere, full wage. Somebody in Portugal is going to give you that offer, dude. Somebody. Thank you. In the 4th division. How in the world is that possible, Danqua? I will pay the extra $7,000 a year for you to get actual regular starter time. As long as that gets you into the 2nd division where you belong. 4th division isn't going to do anything for the poor guy. He needs to be in the 2nd division. Now, that wasn't the make the team weaker option that you would have hoped we had. Matthias wants a new contract. Good for Matthias. Daher just got called up to Argentina again, which is fun. Alverica, apparently that's the only team that's interested in loaning him now. So we will keep Alex Danqua because I do not think that he gets a lot of value playing in the 4th division. Actually, that mercenary means he'll develop much more likely at the same level no matter where he is, and so we'll send him down. And some brutal training sessions. Mabasso, you usually suck at this. Can you pull this off? Nope. Okay, dynamics hierarchy. Hello, Armando. This is your bread and butter. Speak to about Jose Matias. Easy. What's up, Javi? How you doing, man? Important to sign players to the U23, U18 team. I did not populate my U23 and U18 teams until we got to the top league. So, I mean, no, it is not particularly important to populate those teams, especially when it can save you a significant amount of money that you can invest in making your first team better. The Dane Scarlet, look up before I go, please. I got you. Dane Scarlet. The Wonder Kid, he's at Everton, 26 years old, has not played for England, 15 U21 caps and 5 goals, though. He's been on the move a lot, it would seem. He had a loan at West Brom, where he scored 19 goals, 5 assists in 44 matches. That's good looking. And then Tottenham brings him back. He plays 13 Premier League matches. Leeds buys him 18 matches and 11 matches with 4 goals. And then Derby County buys him in the championship, where he's too good for the championship, clearly. And then Everton brings him back up for 10.75, and he's actually a regular starter for Everton for a season. And I think he's going to be a regular starter for them this season as well. So he's proven himself on 2 occasions, too good for the championship, but he's trying to carve out an existence with a Premier League club, which is proving to be rather difficult. But he did win promotion from the championship twice, which is nice. Well done. Everton seasonal best 11. Yay! EFL Young Player of the Year with West Brom. Nice. Edgar Fonseca. Continue to track him because he is a teenager of quality. Jonas Sundgren. The physical ability is where this guy lets us down, and he is very good at things that do not really matter, which is unfortunate for Jonas because he's not initially a terrible player when you look at him. Okay. Domenico Piancentini. At least you're actually good. Carlo Medici. Nope. Rest of the group stage. Come on, Porto. Do it for the coefficient, Porto. Please. Doing a build a nation with Croatia with Dynamo. Any tips? That's a lot of fun. Yeah, Porto got through. Phew. Coefficient is safe. Spot the weird one, chat. Just spot the weird one. There is a weird one. Spot it. Seven nothing, but in extra time. You see that little E? They scored 4 extra time goals. It was 3-3. They were down 3. Scored in the 23rd with the timeless, don't let them fool you. This is Dani Alves. Figueira and then Mugni. Mugni went on to score 3 more goals in extra time, and Caetano scored a pen. They were down 3-0 to Red Star, equalized at 3, went to extra time, and scored 4 more goals. Sheesh! Sheesh! Salzburg gets through, Celtic gets through like Athens, and Porto is headed back to the group stage. Bless, for the 2nd consecutive year. Porto's played its way in. Love to see it. Thank goodness. Group stage draws coming up right now. You got the look up on Anthony? Yes. And we shall do that soon. Carujo, we don't necessarily hit them right away all the time. Depends on like what we're doing. There's our $18 million check for making it into the group stage. So no need to bother the mods about it. We will get to it soon. And he has never left Ajax, actually. Like, I've won the Champions League with Anthony in my starting lineup before, with Dortmund on FM20. But I'm surprised he hasn't moved. He's got 1 Brazil appearance, like, total. But he's had a really look at this season. 20 goals, 11 assists. I mean, goodness me. How they held on to him? I mean, Ajax is he's just playing at the level where he's, like, dominant all the time. He's just been outstanding his whole career. Lord Pastore with the 5 gifted subs. Sukrahera, Fenton, Beachits, Steen, and Soprano Monkey, welcome to the Hammers. Lord Pastore, thank you for 5 gifted. You got 12 to your name now, Lord Pastore. Building up a little cult of personality. He's getting $1 million a month to play, and he deserves it, honestly. He's been that good. 145 goals in 291 matches at Ajax. Mark Antony he's been the dreamboat in the Eredivisie, and I shudder to think how many competition awards he's got. Eredivisie champs, Eredivisie champs, Eredivisie champs. The Johan Cruyff Schall, Eredivisie, and Johan Cruyff Schall runner-up or winner like every year. The dude's just perpetuated the dominance of Ajax, which has won the league every season that Anthony has been with them. Anthony's just been that good. Group stage draw, ladies and gentlemen. Group stage draw. Nothing can be harder than the last group stage draw we got, right? Boas set for a move to Stuttgart at 19.75 million. You're speaking my language, man. All of a sudden, we got some interested parties that are sniffing around Borges for $20 million. Paqueta's going to go to Nice. That's fine, whatever. Marine moves. Nurbadiev handed Turkmenistan. Our reserve player, Nurbadiev, handed the Turkmenistan call up. Praise be. All right, here we go. What group are we in? Hey! No way, dude. No way. No way. We are the highest team from... Oh, my God. We are Group A, chat. Group 1. Really, we're the first seeds. Yeah, look at that. Pod A, whatever it is. Love the Flower of Scotland in the most recent video. Oh, we shout, you know. Great anthem. Just fabulous anthem. JS Wave, thank you so much for the 5 gifteds. The Wagner, Gouldot, Kelly, Big Tosh, and your dad. Welcome to the Hammers. That's what I'm talking about. No, so the first seeds, you can only have 1 per country, which is why we are a first seed. We are not like actually a first seed. You can only have 1 first seed per country. And so Ajax, us, and Anderlecht are not like the deserving first seeds. We are just the best teams from our country. And so we end up in the first seed pot. Does not mean we're going to dodge Liverpool, Real, Juventus, Roma, Hertha, Valencia, or Dortmund, who's the second pot. Or, you know, Lyon, Milan, Porto, Arsenal, Tottenham, Monaco, Lille, Feyenoord. And then the last pot, which is Celtic, Salzburg, Olympiacos, Rangers, Zagreb, Galatasaray, Vorskla Poltava, and Krasnodar. But because we are a top 8 league, we get into pot 1. What group is ours? Nom 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 nom. I'm a big Group H guy. I think that's my... we're going Group H. Group H, baby. Group H. Well, that's fine. E for easy. We can work with that. They stuck Bayern in H. Ha! Ridiculous. This is the pot where we can really... You know, I would take Hertha, please. Hertha! Thank you. All right. Now, which of the next group do I want? I'm thinking Feyenoord would be fabulous. Well, I stuttered. That's not what I meant. Lille. I wanted Lille. Lille, please. Thank you. Okay. And then from the last group, I would take... you know, let's go with Vorskla Poltava, please. Vorskla Poltava would be fantastic. Vorskla Poltava. Well, is this thing on? Excuse me. That's not who I said. I didn't say Salzburg. It's like they're not even listening. It's a great group, dude. This is a fantastic group. Lille, Hertha, and Salzburg. Come on. And I mean, look, it's not going to be easy. These teams are definitely capable and competent, but we have dodged big teams in a way that we did not last time. I know Salzburg's not bad. I'm just saying, like, it's a Champions League group stage. It's never going to be easy, right? But we got, like, you know, we could have ended up in, honestly, a lot of these groups are pretty, like Chelsea, Dortmund, Milan's a pretty brutal group. Barcelona, Roma, Rangers, Porto, while it doesn't look like a nasty group, 3 of these 4 teams made... No, wait. Rangers and Porto are the only 2 teams out of this group that made the Champions League knockout stage last year. So there's that to think about. Real, Inter, Tottenham, and Celtic. Celtic also made the Champions League knockouts last year. Something to think about. This group's pretty easy. Liverpool, Bayern, Monaco, and then Zagreb, who's never a pushover. Saucy. But yeah, look, compared to what a Champions League group could be, our Champions League group is... That's awesome. Fixture rearrangements. It's in. Here we go. Champions League is on the schedule. $18 million check is in the bank. It's showtime. Put up or shut up time. You know what I'm saying? Do 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 do. All right, boys, we're pulling up on that transfer deadline. We're gonna find a nice emotional center. Right? A nice emotional center. And we're gonna make some plays. I'll hoist up my britches here, you know. Gonna tuck the shirt in. All right. Gonna get a nice A nice transfer deadline day look. Going. All right. How high can we go here? How high can he go? Oh, okay. What else do we need? What else do we need? All right. Excuse me. Thank you. All right. Transfer deadline day. Here we go, boys. Here we go. All right. We need a little tie here. Let's make some deals, huh? Keep them. You know what I always say about pants? I've got 2 rules. 2 rules about pants. Keep them tight and keep them high. Okay, those are my 2 rules for pants. Keep them tight, keep them high. Let's do this. Here we go. Turn off the light. It's automatic. Do I look like a plebe? The light is literally automatic. A Windsor, not a double. I don't overdo it. Keep your pants clean. Absolutely. What do I look like? A heathen? Do you need that rule? Do you really need that rule? Ridiculous, chat. Ridiculous. Okay. Here we go. Showtime, ladies and gentlemen. Showtime. Who's this guy? Who are you? Brian. You don't suck, Brian. Congratulations. We got a transfer offer. I'll get back to you, Brian. I'll get back to you. No offers for Borges. Josie Wozniak just made a move to Ajax. That's unfortunate. We like Josie. Dindane's going to be able to play. Hishin should go. Matthias should go. Saad Abdulamir Jassim, yes. And Jose Almeida should go as well. Voyin Lubinovic. How's the scouting going? Very productively, still at 20%. That's okay. On deadline day, scouting always picks up a lot, so we'll see if we can make a move. Who are the offers for? People we don't care about. Okay. Sevilla's offer for Bakari Dindane. No. Bakari stays. A loan deal for Kindle? I forgot he was still here. Not gonna lie. Next deal. Oh, we have a press conference for the Champions League. Okay. My first stream since we won League and Austin the last day. Brilliant. Welcome back, Jay Hill. Okay. What is your immediate reaction to the UEFA Champions League draw? Looking forward to it. We're up against some good teams. Where do you think you'll finish? I'm confident of a strong showing. I won't make specific predictions. Things can happen quickly. Braga are 3-time winners. Do you think they can challenge again? I would be surprised if they didn't, 100%. Yikes, it makes! With the 5 gifted Skinner. Anti-Sakotica. The Last Fandango. Not a Bear 18. And Pandaru, thank you so much for existing. And be sure to thank Yikes for the gifted sub. Yikes throwing down their first 5 gifted subs in their history. Thank you so much for that, Yikes. Porto and Oriental Dragon, the teams representing Portugal. It's hard competition to win. We're a good team, so plenty of teams from elsewhere. Portuguese soccer's got a good chance, though, you know? Good chance. I'm only here, expect them to do well and be a threat later in the competition. I'm rooting for Porto when it comes to Europe, dude. I'm rooting for Porto all day long. All day long. I'm rooting for Porto. Okay. Come on, you teams, you have money. I've seen you out there. You've got money. Throw it on the table. They put the offer down. No, that's for Kendall. They didn't even throw down 18 million. Wild. Kendall's going to the 2nd division as a first-team player. Up the Canada. Yeah. Who's this goalkeeper that keeps getting all these offers on my short list? Tony? Hey, Tony! What happened to the $8 million Brit bust? Hey, bust is a very unnecessarily strong word. I prefer otherwise engaged or completely useless. A lot of important attributes that Bangakule actually has an advantage in. Not a significant enough improvement, Tony. No, we're not like not a ridiculously obvious improvement either, to be honest. My youth candidates just slaughtered my U18 6-1. That's a good thing, right? That's my answer. Series moved. Daryl Malatier has moved. And we close in on transfer deadline day. Woo! Will we sell Silva? Will we sell Zamudio? We have to sell Arias. What is this transfer offer for? Greece called Katsiki. Sweden called Isgrin. Lazar Pavlovic is headed to Serbia. Karolainen is headed to Finland. Welton, we've finished scouting Welton. 19-year-old Brazilian winger from Roma. Yeah, honestly, the huge adaptability concern is very strong in this situation. Very strong. Marcial Garcia stays. Paqueta, Richard Brown, who we are still negotiating a contract with, and Bobby Gaston. 3.5 million for Bobby Gaston. I just don't think that's it. He's on our end of contract list. That's why we were trialing him. Jonathan Chavera stays for now, and we are not officially on deadline day yet. That's where I want to get to. I want to get the deadline day. Labinho, I refuse to accept that that's where you're at. Poison, you are always a shining light in a room of darkness. In dark times, you are the lad that shows us the way. What a player. Felipe Moreira continues to show out for the B team, and it is, well, this isn't our deadline day, it's like everybody else's. So, important to remember, that's why we're going to be moving very slowly through this particular day to see if we can make moves. Wait, Luke Edwards got called up to the England U19s? Let's go, chat! Let's go! Luke Edwards for Ballon d'Or. Yes, immediately. Get him signed up now. Because you totally sign up for that. That's how it works. Okay. Barrientos still has interest from Ajax at 45 million. We will offer him out for $45 million. Bruno Gama, for some reasons, got interest in him. We really, really need to move some of these guys on. Strong interest. Everton, Leeds, Leicester, Lyon, and Valencia. All looking at an $80 million move for Joao Silva. Todorov, Pavlovic, Borges, our asking price stays strong at 20 million, but we'll offer it out open if somebody wants to come in with an offer somewhere around there. And we can negotiate. We can try and add some clauses that can make it palatable. We've got a Nusa Sawadogo. Who we are looking to move for 150,000. We've got David Thompson, who we are also looking to move for 150,000. They will not take that deal. We've got Carlos Arias, who we are trying to move somewhere. $16 million offer out on him, which is the lowest we've been willing to go. And where's Zamudio? That's the last one. We've got Angel Zamudio. Wait, he finally got called to the Mexican U23s. What is this, man? How is he not in the Mexican national team, dude? How? Offers are out. Give me something to work with, baby. And Bayer Leverkusen, you freaking piece of cheese. You indignant piece of dairy. Rangers, 17.5. I was pushing it with the stupid other thing. Steph. No. Just drag them up to 80 million. All these teams, it's like, well, we'll pay 75 million for them. What are your thoughts on 58.5 million pounds for Ben White? Look, I just feel like I haven't watched Ben White enough to know if he's worth that or not. But I feel like that in itself might be a problem. It's a lot of money. You're paying the English tax for him for sure. Yeah, well, it was a news story, Mbesh. It wasn't an actual offer. For 78 million was the actual offer from Everton. We probably would have taken it. Lowest reputation league you can manage in an FM default database. Probably Hong Kong League. That's definitely in the game. Rangers. Dude! What is that? Oh, now we're getting transfer offers for Alex Danqua. We just negotiated a loan for Alex Danqua. Why does that make any sense? It's only 9 a.m. though, so we're putting in a shift. 16 million locked on Arias, please. You got it, Rangers. You got to come in with 16 million on the table. Only one team interested in Zamudio now at the 25 million. I just feel like we're not quite a high enough reputation club to swing that. We need the scouting to hurry up on this other guy. Vojan Ljubinovic. He's either a natural replacement to Enrique Borges because of his size, or he's not. He's just not very good. But we don't know the answer to that. But we are on a closing in on the deadline day. We should be able to make that decision. And then Borges obviously is like at the peak of his value. Salzburg's going to pay that wage, really? I find that hard to believe. No offers for 6 players. David Thompson in particular. I am just baffled by how much money people thought about offering you at one point. Borges, Zamudio, Barrientos, and Silva. Hey, Arsenal, what if we did a little deal here? What if we did a $75 million offer just to Arsenal here on deadline day? What if Arsenal felt like paying that money? Young English with a long-term contract. That's what you're gonna have to do is pay. It's true. I mean, there's just an English tax, right? This video asking price seems a little high. It's functional. I vote Zealand take an HK League team to the top of the world, Hong Kong League team to the top of the world. That would be. Here's the issue: youth ratings don't change, so it is difficult in that sense. I could have chosen any team to support, and I chose Arsenal. So a significant amount of self-loathing going on in there. All offers for Danqua. Great. There you go. Now you can stop making just paltry offers for Danqua and making me think that we're actually getting offers that we want. Ferrarius, please. All right. Let's just negotiate. Instead of me locking this, let's negotiate. Wow, you guys are amazing. You do so much. So you went in and locked it at 275. Nobody likes that. Open up the negotiation to me again. I'm gonna throw 15 and a half. Oh, screw you. 15 and a half on the lock. No, that's not how that works. 15 on the lock. Take it or leave it. Thank you. For the other interested teams. Okay, offer target Napoli. I'll give you a $15 million offer. Immediately stopped, but not for them to decline making that offer. Agliari, offer out 15. Reject offers of lower or equivalent value. Thank you for playing. I need to blow my nose and think with my my thinking pants on. Chat. What offers did we get? Transfer business continues. Danqua rejected. Danqua rejected. Danqua rejected. Highs. No. All right, no more offers. Maliev with a 5. Thank you, Maliev, Saroy, Noob Styla, Captain Jor, King, Regulus, and Yosmite today. Welcome to the Hammers. Enjoy the bacon, enjoy the emotes. Be sure to thank Maliev, who's over 50 gifted subs in their career. And Lonely Fermenter, thank you for the 16 months as well. What's up, Harvey? How you doing? Let's see, Joel. Now, Uzdin Bademir continued the scouting. Fitzgerald Maloney, who is somebody that we got like rumored around. 98%. You might as well just finish it at that point. Then there's this guy who's just the fastest player on the planet. But none of this, of course, is helping us. No! Oh my god. Oh my god. This is one of those things. This is one of those things where, like, it's technically possible, but it's so unlikely. Like, yeah, it's technically possible to get, you know, just an outstanding player from... And we're the first team to find him. That's the other thing. It's not just that this guy exists in the universe. We are the first team to find him. Jafar Baroum. That qualifies as a robbery. $19,000 for Jafar Baroum from Tijreen in Syria. 17-year-old Syrian midfielder Jafar Baroum. Oh my, I mean, I all found him. I all just found Jafar Baroum. 17-year-old Jafar Baroum. Oh, that should be illegal. Okay. Wow. Wow, wee wah. Okay. 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 Tulani Subia. And then we have Jan Kudo, who is... It's take a while before we would be comfortable making that move, maybe in January. That's outrageous. Vojen Ljubinovic. Obviously, we're looking around. Sabia wants to move to a bigger club, which is good. He's creative. He's got... Oh, look at the dribbling. Tulani Sabia. Wage demands are not high. The asking price is not high. I think we take a swing on this guy. Because he's making some noise. So this will be a very busy January transfer if we try and make it in January. What do you mean you think that offer is unacceptable? He's got no, like, release clause or anything. What are you talking about? Yeah, he doesn't have a release clause. 800,000. Let's talk a little bit, okay? We've got a couple guys. Let's take one more look at our actual target list. There's Adnan Kurdi, still the Tottenham goalkeeper. Mikey Garcia, Nicholas Mascara. There's Barata. We're doing deals. Are we still gonna move Arias? Loan move to find player development. No, but I will promise you the intensive language course. He's in. Jafar Baroum. Welcome to the club. Well, eventually. The start date is, yeah, it's the January window. Tulani Sibia. He's resolute as well. So whatever we're working with here on Tulani Sibia is going to be... It's going to be good. I can promise you the intensive language course. That'll probably make you very happy. We'll remove the escalators from this contract. Actually, let's add... I'm okay with an escalator. This is a very rare instance where I'm okay with an escalator on 546,000 after 20 games. No, that's not what I said. 624 there. This gets removed. Yearly salary raise gone. At 322. Okay. 325. Thank you. That's fine. If he ends up playing 21st team games, he's going to deserve that raise. He's going to be worth that raise to us. We're doing okay. Glubberer, thank you so much for raiding in, my dude. Appreciate it. Welcome, everybody. We're in the middle of an intense transfer window. Savapu, I appreciate the 3 months. Congrats on cooking your bacon, dude. Congratulations. And Dane got hurt again. So 545. Still got interested teams in Arias. Let's offer an unspecified. They're going to come in around 10, but if they're going to lock their offers, usually they do that when you offer unspecified. I want an open offer. I want a negotiation. Rangers hanging around. All right, Rangers, you're making your point. I'm going to orange out 14 and a half. Dude. Somehow the only team that's actually putting in an offer, and we do need to move him. We just have no bargaining power. We have no bargaining power at all. We've got no other team to play them off of. They're the only team that will put in an offer for some reason. And we've ended up in this very unique situation where he went from not wanting to leave to now he's like trying to force his way out of the club, where somebody like Zamudio is what we were hoping to do, where if we don't get a good offer, then we would just kind of like, you know, like if we don't get a good offer, then we would just... Oh, now PSV shows up all of a sudden. I'm going to keep that Rangers offer, and I'm going to offer Arias out again for 14 and a half. And all of a sudden, PSV is going to start to follow this up a little bit. We're going to keep the Rangers offer of 13 and a half on the table, though. I'm a genius. When's their transfer window close? Because if it's today, then we can keep going. If not, then we'll take this, and that's it. Screw you, Rangers. You didn't get him. Ha! Transfer window August 30th. You guys are being weirdly dumb. Okay. I'll take your deal and offer an ultimatum to Rangers. If you want to pay 14 and a half, you can. Get worked! Hey, guess what? We finally decided that this guy wasn't that good. Well, we still haven't decided that he's not that good. Even though he continues to not be great. Now the reason... Now there's just no reason. He's okay. He's not amazing. Yet somehow, I can't give up on that he loves big matches nonsense. I just can't do it. I simply cannot.
Greetings. Next month I will be bringing home the gold.
Oh. They got a lot more money for Arias, but we still ended up making a tidy profit on him. 850,000 payoff to round out his wage decrease going to PSV. But we did end up moving Arias on deadline day, or on their deadline day, or whatever PSV had going on, trying to add him to their registrations and stuff. We haven't hit our deadline day yet, though. Adorito Fonseca. No, he's just going to keep playing with the B team, man. I'm not going to lie to you. Giuliano, the 20-year-old wonder kid from Sao Paulo. Juventus is on the move. Rangers withdraw. Coach of the month. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we've made the one sale. Technically, I mean, there's still, I thought, negotiating, but like they're working on a contract to send him to PSV. Okay. Maybe 21. Maybe 21. Please. Jean, thank you for the gifted sub, my dude. Next month, I'll bring home the gold, says Firing Blind. I appreciate the 11 months. It's a big moment when you finally hit your gold. Looking for a different suitor for Giuliano. Yeah, we're waiting on this Richard Brown deal to go through, too. And Sabia, who would join the club right now if that went through, and of course Vojan Ljubinovic, who, you know, my only hope is that on transfer deadline day your scouts work like a double time shift, and that they would be able to get more done on Ljubinovic, so we can make some sort of decision on whether we want to sign him. Do you already talk about women's leagues coming to the FM in a few years? What's your opinion on it? I don't think there's any, like, it's just the inevitable expansion of the game, right? Like, there's no, like, that's just what they needed to do. It takes a lot of money and it takes a lot of time. That's why they haven't done it already. But they've got the extra resources, the extra money, the extra time. They're doing it. That's it. It's great. I'm going to play it. Definitely. I'm going to add those leagues into the game, move back and forth in a journeyman career. I think that'd be a lot of fun. You changed the room? Well, I moved. I'm in Indianapolis, Indiana right now. So that did lead to it. I was unable to bring the entire room with me. Unfortunately, I asked if we could do that. They said no. By they, I mean my parents, who drove with me, turned it into a nice little road trip from Syracuse to Indianapolis. It was fun. Like a 10, 11-hour drive. We stopped at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, you know, had a big old time together. Roger Zonne. Yeah, we got much better internet here. Stacy doesn't really like Indiana. It's too Midwestern for her, so Stacy couldn't follow us with the bad internet. I'll let him go. Finish scouting Arnau Tinas, and everything else is set. What we need to work on is our attacking patient and our attacking wing play. That's something we should add. All right, our deadline day now. Let's get these signings in. Let's have our scouts put in a serious shift, and let's decide who is an important part of Oriental Dragon's future. The Arius deal will probably be completed today. We got Ethernet? Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, yeah, we do. Is Indy Midwest? Without a doubt, always the most annoying debates about anything. Well, it's not quite Midwest. It's Midwest. All right. I have a friend from Ohio who claims that is the eastern point of the Midwest. Culturally speaking, Indiana's the Midwest. It's cornfields and really nice people. Where does the Midwest begin and where does it end? Depends on who you ask. But if anybody that claims to be part of the Midwest, I'm willing to give it to them. I do not care. You should make a video explaining the trials. What do you mean? All right, boys, deadline day. Like how to offer them and stuff. I have made videos about the trials before, being like, you know, ooh, this is what we're doing now. You're off the transfer list. You are staying, Zamudio, after a nice speculative spell. Seeing if we'd be able to capitalize on your values. Zamudio, you've officially been removed from the transfer list, leaving Sowadogo, Arias, and Thompson the only transfer listed members of the team. We are still looking to receive value for certain players. The Borges offers out around 20 million, and Eurowath just keeps getting better. A full credit to the Danish national team that he reps so passionately. Except for last year when he was playing in AFCON qualifying with Uganda. Well, he did. I mean, he accepted the call up to the World Cup and played really well, so. Everybody needs a ball winner, you know? I've had preliminary conversations about potential deals. Well, let's get our deals accepted. Let's get our guys in. Let's scout for once, please. Let's finish this report on the Serbian striker. Please, let's finish the report on the Serbian striker. Wow, you look like the guy off YouTube. I know, I get that a lot. Did you watch the Gold Cup semis last night? Yes. Canada came really close. Super gut-wrenching loss, but it's US-Mexico again, and here we go. U.S. women's national team didn't look great against the Netherlands. No, I heard we got outplayed. I woke up just in time to watch the penalty shootout, which we did win, so shout out to that.
Gaiasizads, usement legend Gaiasizads.
Gaiasizads! Gaiasizads! Gayasi Suds, man! Gayasi freaking Suds! Thank you for the 31 months, Alara, so we can get some love, some bacon in the chat for one of the founders of the channel who's been subbed for 31 months. Preposterous from Alaris. Thank you so much for being around for such a ridiculous amount of time and showing the love to Gayasi Suds. You know, one of the real favorites, Gayasi Suds. All right, Jafar Baroum accepted. Terrence Clark's headed to Wickham. Alex Danquist got his loan. Tulani Sabia has accepted. Ben Kendall's got his loan down to the second division. Have a great spell there, Ben. Giuliani's made his move. And Richard Brown has decided not to sign with us, and he waited until the exact deadline day to tell us that, so we really appreciate that. Wow, that's a paltry offer for Philander. Gamma for 1.4, no. Petr Todorov, nice, solid big money, but Tobacco Road have rejected our offer for Denis Yamakovic. Well, I guess Denis Yamakovic is going to stay making no money there then. That works for me. Stanley Zumalo's on the move from Braga to Hibs. Well, he is a fun player, isn't he? Frederic Simone. Allegedly a wonder kid. Mauricio Centurion's already on our short list. Jadson. Officially remove that sneaky 12 pace, just really kneecaps him. Wow, this is the best San Marinese player I think I've ever seen. Center back for Roma, deserving center back on Roma. Dude's probably is 65 caps at the age of 24. They've got a dude on they got a dude on Sampdoria is like a freak athlete. They've got a dude on Bari who's not a terrible team, but he is not a very good player. I don't even know what this team is. They're in Serie C, right? Like, this guy doesn't even have a club, and he's considered one of their best players. They're 209th in the world, but they do have Roberto Capaccioni, who's legit. Disciplined center back. Roberto Capaccioni. A shortlist level player for me, Roberto Capaccioni. So shout out to him. Amazing performance from San Marino. Right, sorry, to the most depressing part of this. Arias has snubbed the latest transfer that he was interested in. So let's see what Carlos Arias' appetite is today. Tulani Sibia, who we're taking a swing at because he was asking to leave, and we like what we've seen so far, and we like his personality. And the price is not steep. It's 800,000 with a salary that we can very easily and comfortably afford for Tulani Sibia. So come on in. And because he's asking to leave in January, it's probably going to be a Festivus trying to sign the guy for that price. He joins us, and he's a decent player. Very, very, very decent player. Very, very good player. Now, the potential obviously isn't top class, but in terms of what we just paid for this guy is like... He's almost a like-for-like replacement for Carlos Arias, who we are... Oh, my God. I love you, world. Thank you so much. God, it's just beautiful. That is just beautiful. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful how that works out. It's amazing. Ferrero, welcome him right into the team. Dolani, wait, it put you on the reserves? No, get up here. Dolani, get up here, man. Get in the team. I'm not going to confirm it yet, but you should be in the team. No, why are we offering this guy? Come on, you already know he's bad. Sumalo's not a right back. Yeah, he's a left back. He's just a freaky fast left back. Okay. Because our whole right back situation continues to be wildly uncomfortable. We just started scouting Stacy, Serhat Karaman. Oh, he's already on Leverkusen. It's like, wow, they're asking for a huge wage coming out of Turkey, but he's not coming out of Turkey. Trick question. Eder Donizete. He'd kind of play for me right now. I just don't think I'd ever go out of my way to add him to my team now. This guy's not. He doesn't have nearly enough to his game. This guy, though, I'll scout him. Look, long term, not short term on that. Okay. And there's Ali and all the right backs are just incredibly expensive. We might invest in this guy though. We sell Arias and then bring in Ali Fowler. This could be our big sweeping move here. Really good burst. Anticipation advantage is huge. General paying attention of decision and concentration advantage is huge. Positioning advantage is huge. We're looking at a dramatic improvement. Gamma's a better tackler, but that's essentially it. We've got somebody with a really good bit of ball control. In Ali Fowler. Marab, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime and welcome to the Hammers. I appreciate it, my dude. Half my team. Oh my god, we have dropped 122 frames. You are correct. Stacy has made a very tiny appearance. Very, very tiny. The inconsistency. Love it. Yeah, the price is significant. The wage is definitely significant for Ali Fowler, but we're trying to compete and win titles year in, year out. Bruno Gamma, I don't know if it's a guy that can deliver that for us consistently. There's Arlen Clayton. This dude's like wildly intelligent, but he's not athletic at all. Who's interested in Ali Fowler? Utrecht and Nashville. He fits our playing style. Ali, come here. So release clause looks like one. Would you guys be willing to take like one of these? No, okay. The globalization is odd. No one in Czechia is named Ali Fowler. Yep, he was born in Domáclís, Czech Republic. Considered an attacking fullback, which is, of course, the exact way that our team looks to play. He's athletic and works incredibly hard, and he's got good control of the ball. And keep it moving well, and we'll just keep working on his defensive positioning, and he joins in on the team. All right. That looks like our move, chat. I think we go in on him. We need to move Arias. We still need to move Arias because we're working on a promise right here. Doesn't show up here, but I feel like it'll show up here. Promises. I just have a feeling they'll still get really mad if we don't move him. Unspecified offer out. Freiburg. Oh my god. Gank, now we're talking a little bit more. Let's try a 13 million. I feel like they're not going to want to go too high, but Gink might go there. And we got to figure your contract out, Ali. I have no problem making you a regular starter right now, I'm not going to lie. Stepping stone, no, but I will send you on an intensive language course. Okay. Get rid of the yearly salary raise. Oh, I have a friendly relationship with like literally everybody. It's insane. Get rid of that yearly salary raise and let's negotiate. I am thinking 793. You're thinking 943. I'm thinking 819. I am thinking 819. What? Big old contract on Ali Fowler, but we actually got it down into the range, which is pretty sweet. That's a pretty sweet deal. Brian Romero. No. But look, there's a lot of loan interest in Romero, so let's go to our B team. No, we'll keep Romero here for a year. We need to keep Romero here for a year. Come on, get the money out for Arias, please. Thank you, Gank. Thank you so much. Can you just take this freaking deal, Carlos? Please. I need to agree to the payoff. What do you want? 500,000? Accept the payoff. Get out. Like, leave. We're gonna make... We bought him for like 2 million. We're gonna make a significant profit on this. We need to get him in and off the team. We're getting him out on a profit and also pay for the Ali Fowler transfer. So get him in, get him out. There we go. Got him. Arias close to signing for Genk. See ya. Honestly, we can't be mean here. This guy was an important player for our team for a couple of years. He's a Colombian international. We signed for 2.3 million. We're selling him out for 13. We should have ended up selling him for at least 20 to 25 million. We just, you know, even though we handled the situation initially, there was a second time where we couldn't talk him out of his problem, and then he got upset, and then all of a sudden he wanted to leave. Normally we have a very good core of team leaders that can talk people out of their minor concerns when we offer them out to try and find value. We couldn't offer out to try and find value on Arias without ending up having to sell him. But a $13 million deal with Genk on deadline day is something they're okay with, and it'll go through on January 1st. Cool. Well, yeah, that's still okay. It doesn't matter. We've I know it's in January. Sold for 7 million under the asking price, not 9. It was bad, but not that bad. There's nothing we can do about that. It's September 2nd. We're like the last transfer window to close. What's up, Evan J? How you doing? Hello, my lover. Who are you, Wayne Rooney? Ha! Shoo! I don't know, like, Topical! No, he was on 20. Ryo. We were offering him out for 20. I actually watched FNG's latest foosball this week was quality. It was Wayne Rooney was the cover person. All right. See you later, Carlos. Have fun. 13 million. Ali Fowler coming in. I mean, he's a Czech right back. He's already had 14 freaking caps to the national team. 8.75 million is obviously a lot of cheddar. That's a lot of cheddar. It's a lot of dairy products, but we can, you know, we can work with this, dude. Wayne was in a spot of bother. You know what that reminded me of was that picture. I think it was the Iceland. There was like 2 Icelandic Miss Universe people with Foden and Greenwood, right? And the picture's just like Foden and Greenwood being like in the corner of the room, and 2 Miss Universe candidates. Like, it just seems to be the thing to do. Best way to handle it I ever saw was Jaromir Jagr, who's a hockey player. If you don't know the ice hockey. Jaromir Jagr is like, he was one of those guys that played forever. It's like, he was like a Zlatan type player. He's actually a Hall of Famer. He was actually that good for a while. But he played until he was like 45 in the league. So he's like 43, 44 years old, right? And maybe a contemptible activity. He's like, goes out and he ends up spending the night with like this 19-year-old girl, right? And she takes pictures of like the whole evening, right? The entire process. And she threatens him. She attempts to blackmail him and's like, you know, I've got all these pictures, you did this. And Jaromir Jagr was not married at the time, so, you know, there's a difference there. She attempts to blackmail him like, oh, you know, you did this, you did that, right? And then Jaromir Jagr takes the email, right? The blackmail email and posts it. Posts the pictures himself. Solve the problem, I guess. Jaromir Jagr was just a dude. He was just a dude. See, he still plays in the Czech league. can't blackmail me if I post it first. I know, it's just like Rooney obviously comes out of the other direction. I agree with what FNG said though. Like if you're taking pictures of a sleeping person, you probably should check yourself. Like that's a bridge too far. That's a lot of money. Ali Fowler, welcome to the team. It's about the same amount that we paid for Edwards, so we're in. Oh, yeah, there was some actress that did that too. Off to work. I'd catch you later, Giraffe. Stay easy breezy and beautiful. Yeah, Yager like bought a team and he's still, his potential's like better than we thought. Okay, Ali Fowler, welcome in, bud. Welcome in, Ali Fowler. Double intense. We train hard. We train hard. Okay. Herrera, welcome him in. Lads, we've made a giant signing. Ali Fowler, Dulani Sabia. They're going to be added to the team. If we could find somebody under the age of 20 that you could make an offer to, GM, that would be awesome. I'm giving you the opportunity to be a hero, and you're just not being a hero. Yeah, so it doesn't go through. You're playing with the reserves until then, Arius. I've had enough of your tomfoolery. Your tomfoolery has been bothering me for a while. To the reserves with you, I vanquish you. $13 million deal done. The money doesn't, the weird thing about that is the money comes into the transfer budget like immediately. It doesn't come into the balance until January when the deal is done. At least we completed the sale. He's out. Fowler's coming in. We've got our Syrian Wonder Kid on the way. Things are moving. And now it's Jaromir Jagr. Well, funny thing about that whole Jagr story is the girl had a boyfriend at the same time when she did it. Oh, can I get a yikes in the chat? I did not know that. Wow. Get outmaneuvered. Jagr was playing like, you know, Axis and Allies. This girl was over here playing checkers. That's it. Just, sniped in 64K. Your boyfriend's like, you tried to do what? Oh, what a terrible day to be that guy. Oh, unbelievable. Everybody is just celebrating this girl getting shut down by Jaromir Jagr. Her boyfriend practically idolized Jagr too. God. Oh. It's okay, sweetie. It was Jaromir Jagr. I understand. Nothing's been found, dude. We dropped 200 frames. We've dropped less than 0.1% of the frames that have been dropped the entire time of the stream, chat. I want you to take your kale shakes and drink them because they're good for you, okay? That's what I want you to do. I want you to take your kale shakes and I want you to drink them. Love how the interest in Enrique Borges just like flames out immediately. They're like, he's the best player of all time, and then nothing. Crickets, cricketing everything. Stacy's Midwestern cousin, Brittany. Brittany's in town. When Brittany's in town, somebody needs to hide the minibar. And the router. Somebody should also hide the router. All right, congrats. You're both being relegated to the reserve team while you wait out your days selling for no money. Cool. Okay, you were close to signing Richard Bound. Fairly close. I mean, we had an agreement in principle if he wanted to join us, and he decided to join Norwich for less money. I mean, what are we going to do about that? And then he picked a loan to go to ODA. Then they loaned him out to Hull, but he re-signed with Norwich. Can you show us the Syrian Wonder Kid? Why, yes. Yes, I can. The Syrian Wonder Kid's name is Jafar Baroum. He is 17. He is in possession of shakes and bakes. Intelligence, sees the field, controls the ball well, is spirited, and most importantly is playing in Syria until he turns 18, which is sick. We also have Ali Doumbia, who I'm still excited for. 15-year-old Ivorian center back who looks like he's going to be great. Ali Doumbia. Yay! Carson Wentz out indefinitely with a foot injury. Yes, I've heard. Longest save you've played in terms of in-game years, 2048, I believe. He's actually a very good player. I know. I'm not unnecessarily overhyping him, even though I do that with a lot of people from weird positions. Svamand Lemonnier. You've been just perusing spot. I mean, what? They literally, the offer was literally 500,000, and yet somehow I'm still not going to do that. Mike Perez started scouting Mike Perez. Woohoo! Gonna have to deal with this guy. The rest of the freaking save. ASEC mimosas are a ridiculous cheat code. Did I have a shot at this guy? I feel like I did too. Oh, they bought it for 66 million. Never mind. My club wasn't worth that much until like this year. Jeez whiz, man. That is oof. Oof. Sporting, naturally, yet somehow they can't even get to the Europa League, but they have guys like that coming through their youth intake. They should be they should be fired without cause, except there is a cause. How did he sneak one of these guys by me? Wes Mullen. I give my general manager one job. I'm like, look, man, you can go out and make offers for young players for the U20. Hold on. You might be taking this too literally. You might literally just be trying to sign players that could hang and play on my U23s. I need to change this. Staff responsibilities. Will you stop it? Oh my god, dude, chill. All these guys suck. You're not finding anybody. And on that note, staff responsibilities, transfers and contracts. Find and sign players for the first team. Finalizing player signings, negotiating, initiating. Yeah, say that for young players for the future, and young players for the future. These are not young players for the future. Jan Vendairi. You suck at your job, Jan. If anybody in the chat's named Jan, I'm sure you're wonderful at your job. Don't take that too personally. Got a pretty full team, and so we would need to see like a really outstanding player to bring. Oh, Jonathan Nurse would only cost upwards of 131 million. Easy money, dude. Easy. Easy. Billy Grant, Scottish left back from Aberdeen. Honest, well, come on. He has 5 tackling. Is this a joke? He can't even train tackling. He has dives into tackles. This guy's a walking disaster. He's a natural disaster waiting to happen every game. He has the tackling ability of a newborn deer and has dives into tackles. He's going to get 5 red cards a season. Billy Grant. Re-scout him. Dowdy's as good as you're saying. God, I'm looking for... You positionless fool! Damien Garand. Vasily Panin. Ah, right, that's the Porto left back. Mr. Russia himself. somehow this guy continues to just be rated incredibly, even though I've been tracking him since he was 18. And he's been worth like 8 million the whole time. You know why nobody signed him? Because he's not worth $8 million. That dude had like 10 tackling. I'd be all over him. 5, never in a million years. Bilal Garant. I mean, honestly, for a 15-year-old, no, he's not 15. He's 16. You. Never mind. Cool. I don't think there's anybody else who'd want to sign. We've taken care of the right back position. Better late than never, right? Better late than never. How's the Greek God doing? He's not still injured. No, he came back and he scored in his first match, actually. The Greek God came back. He scored in his debut after the injury, so he's okay. Rumors abound that we're in on a deal to sign Wes Mullen. Oh, yes, the famous Wes Mullen from the amateur divisions, the United States. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I forgot we were negotiating for this guy. Great work, Scouts. Great job. You guys crushed this one. Excellent work, Scouts. You did an amazing job. You know what we can do, though? This guy had like 5 clubs interested in him. And we ended up getting the winning offer. But now, because it's so late in the transfer window, I feel like we're going to be able to just cancel this offer. And then we'll be able to get him all the way to January without losing him. And we'll be able to scout him. Let's just carry this through deadline day, shall we? That's our plan. We're going to carry this through deadline day, then be like, well, it looks like we can't make this transfer work. Sorry to say, boss. And then we'll be able to scout him. We'll finish the scouting before January. We don't need him right now. We didn't sell Borges. We just absolutely skunked this guy. We worked his team. We worked his agent. I am so... Voyan, I am so sorry, Voyan. We can't find the money. We only have 40 million in the transfer budget. Your transfer 2 million. You know, we can't find the money right now. We'll come back in January, Voyan. Not making friends with the agent there, but that's okay. Called us out to Madrid. Christian went to... Oh, he went to Leicester City. That's awesome. But then they brought in this... Who's this guy? God, stop. It's like, where did you get the money? Well, you did kind of just sell a guy for a very similar amount of money. At least I don't have to deal with Christian anymore. Zenon Omarovic isn't as much of a goal scorer. He's just annoying. Bosnia's got a couple of ballers right now. Him, and then the Dortmund guy, Zelka Jovic. They've got some, flyers. And then Hadžić and Akhmedozic are still around. Bosnia's definitely good right now. Maybe the best I've seen from Bosnia. Okay. What is this? Oh, Champions League. Oh, cool. Oh, we have so much fun with this. Bruno, Kevin, Armando, Ishin, Bongo, Kool-Aid, Matthias, Samudio's under 21, Silva's under 21, Borges is under 21, Isgren's in, Cerna's under 21, gotta love it. Urawath's under 21, Ali Fowers in, Karolainen is not under 21, that's fun, love that. Daher, Lazar Pavlovich, no, for Todorov, he's under 21, Nicholas Katsikis, Boysen Philander, Tulani Sibia, JJ Min is obviously not cleared right now. How is Lamine Fall not under 21? What is that about? Todorov is under 21. Lamine Fall hasn't been here for 2 years. I feel like he's been here for 2 years. Is this not 2 years? Or, I mean, this is the second year. I hear you. I hear you on that. Math is just hard and annoying, and I don't like it. Almeida's also under 21, so the question is, we have 2 spots left. Dindane, JJ Min, and Kemenani. Now, Kemenani's out 4 days to 2 weeks. JJ Min is already hurt for a while. I think Bakari Dindane is an obvious addition as one of the center back options and somebody we can rotate in, especially if we get control of the group early. I think we'll just go ahead and add JJ Min. Kemenani's on breakthrough prospect, and so we just go throw JJ Min in there. Everybody else, U21, we've got to confirm that for the umpteenth time, because if you don't confirm that, you will accidentally just destroy somebody. I love how the filter for doesn't need to be registered just doesn't work. I'm a big fan of that. Huge fan. All right, so Kemenani's the only non-U21 member of the first team that's like in, or that's like not in the Champions League squad, which is, I can work with that. That's good. Okay. Hit it. We're good. Tulani Sibia and Ali Foer in. Let's go ahead and let's filter on our U23s, which would be our next best players. And then we should see like David Thompson and Sawadogo. Luke Edwards, babe. Oh my God, dude. What? What? How did it get worse? Oh my God, Luke. Oh, how did it get worse? It just gets worse and it gets worse and it gets worse. Oh, the worst 7 million ever spent, chat. Maybe the worst signing in the history of the sport. Oh my God, he's so bad. Brian Romano is actually not very good at playing defense. Was this not a surprise? Marco Rojas there, registered for the league. Sporting's interested in the transfer. They freaking tried to add him to the last transfer deal we did. Yair Noriega, you are only here because you're either footed, apparently. How many more spots do we have? We got a couple. Brian Romero, you're in. Doran Ben Shea, you're in. Ben Shea should be at the first team, actually. Doran Ben Shea should definitely be in the first team. Doran Ben Shea should 150% be in the first team, right now. Passing. Yep, just passing. How many spots we got? We got 2 left. Like Neo. No, Neo's terrible. For the other 2 stars, certainly not Edwards. Khalid Abdin. How are you 2 stars? This is a terrible, terrible little opinion. Abdul Karim Toure. In. Okay, Abdul Karim Toure, senior squad as well, because you've got the ability. We don't want to forget that. Okay. Yeah, those are the players we wanted to get checked on for the first team, and check. We're good. Team's registered. Ladies and gentlemen. Excellent work. Excellent work in the transfer window, boys. We've finished what I believe was a wonderful transfer window. We've handled our business today. Amazing work. It's locked in. We've got our team set. We've done a tremendous job, I believe, in putting a good team together throughout a brutal summer. We had to sell some guys, obviously, but we didn't have to sell anybody except for Arias that we didn't want to, so that's always good. Let's go to this press conference. Let's introduce our lads. I'm with Ali Fowler. I'm delighted to be able to welcome Ali to the club. Obviously, I hope he can make a big contribution. Sabia is the sort of player that can make a difference. We hope so. Yeah, he looks like it. We brought in a top player in Ali Fowler. Sabia is just 19. Obviously, had the next few years in mind. We work day and night to cover the angles on Ali Fowler. He's the only Czech player. Not going to reveal my plans on whether we're bringing somebody in or not. I have Mbasso speaks English. Important for a player to be able to link up. Yeah, I mean, I also speak English, but Mabasso is part South African. I'm sure he can help Tulani Sabia join the club. How does the signing of Fowler impact the club's short and long-term objectives? It's part of a bigger picture here. We're trying to be great. We felt like we needed an option and competition at the right back position with Bruno Gama, and that's what we've gotten today. That's what we've gotten. Well, except for Luke Edwards. Well, we signed Luke Edwards before the transfer window started. He just joined us in this transfer window. And so does that really count against us? I think we did some really good business during the transfer window. I'm new to the stream. Can you tell me when to cheer? All right, I got you. When I stand up and applaud, that's usually the time. My players suddenly lost 50 to 60% of their value at the end of the season. Now Sharks want to buy them for 25 to 30 million. Did you get relegated? Did you fail to get into a Champions League position? Did your league get worse? This is something that you might not be thinking about, but your league can lose value as a league. If your league gets worse, the value of your players goes down. Cheer anytime Luke Edwards is on screen. He will be on screen as little as possible. That is our goal. Is to get Luke Edwards on screen as little as possible. Yixin was called up by China coach Wu Jingyu to face Singapore. Well, I would hope so. Yixin's a baller. He's one of the best Chinese players in the world, if not the best Chinese player in the world. Where's Armando Pereira? He's there. What do you mean? No. Arias is Spanish to U23s. Armando Pereira is right here, man. See, he's here somewhere. There he is. See, he's registered. Armando Pereira.
Gold bacon time, let's go.
Gold bacon time. Look at Nunners. 13 months. Gold bacon next to the name. Respect in the chat. Need a cool nickname. Sounds pretty cool to me. Thank you for the 2 months. Hi, YouTube, he says. Hi, YouTube. What did Arias do? He's been sold. Oriental Dragon have paid New York Red Bulls $500 for his latest international appearance. Cool. Glad we could work that out. Oh, aren't you fun? Not quite as good as my new fullback, but whatever. Sean Gordon, the Jamaican holding midfielder, who is, I'm assuming, the talisman for the Jamaican national team. 60 to 80 million is a bit excessive for a guy who is really just not that good. Leonardo De Palma, though, lightning in a bottle. And Diego Godoy looks like he could be good as our scouting churns on. Silva info, he has stayed. He rejected a contract at a Chinese club after we accepted an $82 million offer from DL Pro. He decided to stay. Did you get the Switzerland job? No, we have not. I am sad about it. I'm very sad about it. Oriental Dragon, B-team legend, 6'5 midfielder Edgar Zuniga. What we should do is actually go look and see if it's still destabilized or like what's happened. Liechtenstein's job is still open.
Bacon. At least you can get some homegrown bacon now in Indiana from your gardens, Ed. No registration necessary.
Yeah, I mean, I've planted a couple of bacon trees the other day, otherwise known as cows.
Sup Zed, best of luck with the internship with the Colts. Won my 6th league title in a row recently. Up the Gunners. Go USA, Z in Murica, Z in Murica.
No, man, I do appreciate the 6 and congrats on your silver. And Quoth Raven already there on the 7 months now. I appreciate that as well. We've got a player look up for Rabum Wilpilie. Time to throw that down. Okay, African Cup of Nations qualifying. These teams need coaches. I mean, I could take Nigeria or Ghana. A U23 Cup of Nations would be like a nice scouting exercise, I feel like. You think I should do that? But I mean, honestly, though, this is going to be going on right in the middle of the season. I think the only international jobs I should take, as much as I would want to do that, the only international jobs I should take would be like major international teams. I think that's what should happen. I don't want to miss a match because I'm with, you know, well, Robum's out of the game. We've looked this up. Rabum Wilpilie's out of the game. Can we refund that lookup? He went to a U19s club and then just like retired a few years later. That was it. What is beef bacon? Beef con. Oh my god, I said a cow, didn't I? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I said a cow. Oh god. Oh, my brain. Oh, the headache. Oh, I said cow. I said cow, dude. What? Oh my god. Pigs! Bacon comes from pigs. Or tofu if you hate flavor. Ugh. I got a call from a spam caller. Hello?
Hello, Esteban.
My name is not Esteban, no.
My bad. Well, by the way, this is Carmina speaking. Since we're already on the phone right now, I was calling because we're reaching out to homeowners in the area to see if you may be open to a cash offer for any property that you own.
I think I'm good. I don't own a home, and my name's not Esteban, so no. I think I'm okay. I appreciate it, though.
I understand. Well, anyway, thank you so much for at least entertaining this phone call. And if you also know someone that might be interested in selling, please let us know, okay? Thank you and have a good one. Happy weekend.
Yeah, you too. Happy weekend. Good luck.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay. That was fun. Thank you for entertaining this phone call. And I'm over here like, it was entertaining, dude. Well, since we're already on the phone. Would you be interested in a cash offer in your home? No. Solando Esteban? Yes. Dude, I don't know where. But somewhere in like government records or something, there is a dude named Esteban who has put down my phone number. I'm assuming on accident For years, I have gotten calls, I have gotten texts intended for Esteban, who apparently owns a property that everybody and their mother wants to buy. Seriously. The plot thickens. Let me find an example. I get so many messages for Esteban, it is insane. All right, Esteban. Yeah, here we go. Esteban, I wanted to see if you may want to let go of, insert the address of this thing. I buy homes in Tampa. Thanks, Michaela. If not interested, opt out. Which means, like, is it a real person who sends a text that says, if not interested, opt out? Don't worry, I've tried opting out. It doesn't work. Hello, Esteban. Thanks for completing our online form. If this message is an error, reply stop. If you'd like to receive an offer on, insert the address of Esteban's property, reply yes. Would us purchasing as is and allowing you some time to move into a new place help? My response was, Jesus H. Christ, I'm not Esteban, nor have I been, for the last 2 years of getting texts trying to buy some property that I don't own. They never responded. Hello, what we got? Yeah, that's in the last week. So I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why the world thinks I'm Esteban. It's insane. Plum Bob, thank you for the 255 bits, my dude. I appreciate it a lot. I have no idea why the world thinks I'm Esteban. It makes no sense at all. He put my number down when he bought that property or something. It's crazy. Everybody wants to buy Esteban's losing out on a lot of money. I'm trying to negotiate on his behalf. I have responded before, like, well, if you pay me $1 million, yeah. Ricardo Garay just played for the Paraguayan national team, so that's fun for Ricardo, our backup goalkeeper. Good work. In an interview, Dovlet Nurbadeyev is delighted at winning his first cap for Turkmenistan. He gave a Gideon County, who did they play? Who was your match against? A gigantic 2-1 loss to Indonesia. You're going to be in the World Cup in no time. That's the only answer here. I'm so freaking proud of you, man. You're going to be in the World Cup in no time, Nurbadeyev. Maybe have a look at your transfer history. Right. I saw you ask that before. Let's do it again, Otto. Well, not again. Let's actually do it this time. All right. What is Esteban? Zealand's transfer hit. Anyways, who do we buy? We bought Lazar Pavlovich for $10 million. A big old signing of Lazar Pavlovich. Why is this not sorting properly? There we go. We bought Nikolaos Katsikis, the big Greek. Love it. Love it. Love it. He is a wonder kid, though. He is rather wonderful, and eventually he will get comfortable and he will turn things around and his life will be great. Right now, he is not quite comfortable. He is adjusting. He will be fine. He has adaptability concerns, so it's going to take him a little while to get his feet wet here. But Lazar Pavlovich for $10 million from Red Star. He is an immediate walk into the team, kind of fun, interesting lad, Lazar. And then doesn't have amazing, but we were hoping for the 5-star potential, but that's not there. But we're still going to be able to rotate him in and around the team. He's a member of the Serbian national team. Then we signed Ali Fowler, who's come in to play at the right back position. Hardworking, supreme athlete with good ball control, passable defensive ability, but he's certainly not good at it. Those were our big 3 signings. Then we signed Doran Ben Shea. Doran Ben Shea was a late pickup, but he ended up having really good potential. He's only 17, either-footed, good athlete, penetrating runner into the box. He's got finishing, dribbling. Is a central player, which is supremely valuable. We picked up a couple of other signings. Tolani Sabio will be around the first team. Dovlet Berdiev, Brian Romano, and Mario Guimaraes are more youth team players, but they're around. Sales, $24 million. Lamine Mendez to Juventus. We got that with a big percent of profit from next sale clause on there because that's what we needed, but he had a release clause and he was going to leave at the end of the season for free if we didn't sell him, so we sold him. Magnus Cliven for $10.5 million to Red Bull. Salzburg on the move. David Cordoba for $4.7 million to Inter. Ala Amara for $2 million to Crotone. Bologna bought Kwame Appiah for 1.6. Mascara went for $2 million to Thessaloniki. Victor Navarro went for 1.5 million to Portimonense. Kushkov to 1.4 to Ferenc. Orozco for $1 million to St. Gallen. David Nelson for 850,000 to Atlanta. Valdir for 500,000 to Aarhus. Knielsen Forrester for 475,000 to Sporting. Adolfo for a weird profit of $5,000 to Setúbal. Carlos Badoque for 75,000 to Newcastle, the Solomon Islands player. And Carlos Pereira we sold for some money, which was nice, $925. Sam Asare left for free and Dodo left for free. And those are like the notable departures that left for free. Salty Pineapple, thank you for the Twitch Prime, and welcome an anonymous cheerer with 2 bits as well. Thank you for that. Bisha with the $5.
Esteban here. Put an percentage of next sale in the next offer and they could accept it. Adios.
True. The next time they make an offer, if I put in a percentage of next sale, maybe they'd be down. So it's a really smart way to think about it. Thank you. All of a sudden, I'm excited for them to message me again. Oh, Nations League B, who's here? Denmark, Iceland, Russia, Slovenia, Bosnia, Wales, Cyprus, and Greece. Well, that's fun. Sweden, Serbia, Slovakia, and Albania. Nothing like Serbia and Albania in the same group. Czechia, Georgia, Hungary, and Romania. Shout out to the Georgians. Sweden will be hoping to bounce its way back out of there, led by Thomas Isgren at the back. Chumbly, thank you for the 100 bits. And we've got a player lookup for the Portilla chip himself. Michael Portilla. How is Portilla doing? We don't know. Vasilis Savas. 28 million's a bit rich for my blood, but he's good. But he's a right back. Vasilis Savas. Igor Korac. Promising center back Igor Korac from Karajiki Stankum. I don't know, man. He's 15. There's certainly something to be said for that. He's completely moldable. The potential is there. Serbia's in the EU now, so he could join us whenever, from what I understand. He could join us in January, and he could come up in our program with our facilities. Which is a very valuable part of that, honestly. Look at that 3 tackling. What a player. Looking at him like he actually knows how to play defense over here. Igor Korac. Hello. We're gonna backweight this really heavily. Okay. Maybe 850,000 up front if he gets the appearance goals, the appearance milestone, which of course is 50 first team appearances, which means he's worth a heck of a lot more than 1.5 million. We'll pay out the 1.5 million. But on the other side of it, our initial investment is low, and so if we end up needing him to sell before like we actually are able to get him in there for those performances, then we can probably offload him for a profit anyways. We didn't look up Portilla. Serbia's in the EU now. Yeah, it happened. You don't have the facilities. I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man. I love that video so much. Do your facilities make bacon from cows? Yeah. We make bacon from a lot of animals. That's why we're so obsessed with bacon. I still can't believe my brain just like shot that out. I literally said that and just didn't think and just moved on. And that was it. And it took me forever to come back to it and think about what I'd actually just said. Yes, Zealand Shannon, the one with the master's degree, said that bacon comes from cows and didn't think about it. Like, didn't give it a second thought for a way too long. That happened. McGruber, thank you for the 6 months in advance from McGruber. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, it would just breeze through it so quickly. Didn't even realize he said it wrong. Zealand is a city boy. Yeah, that's honestly the worst part. My family actually owns a really small farm that we would go to like a couple times a month. We spend time at our farm, like a couple acres in North Florida, like in the middle of the boonies, you know. And I loved it. Riding the motorcycles, herding the cows. There are cows there. Horses, donkeys, goats, chickens for a while, but man, they suck. I just misspoke. Oh.
Sheer 255 looking for suggestions. I'm doing a builder nation in Sweden. I've been able to wire the world and get VIPA players to develop into their prime. The players are very professional, top training facilities and 5-star coaching, but everyone seems to be stunted before they reach world-class level. I get frequent training advice that someone needs match experience at a higher level. Is the quality of my national league why my players are stunted? Any way to work around it?
The way you work around it is you play the players that need development in the Champions League and those sorts of things, and you just keep winning. This is a problem we ran into at Bate as well. It shouldn't stop them from reaching like absolute world-class potential anyways, but it is because of the level of your, yes, it is because of the level of your league. That is why it is happening. Because of the level of your league, and it is not high enough, and they are not getting the competition that they need in order to be good. What you do is, honestly, start loaning players that aren't automatic first team selections for your team, but are very high potential, and instead of like rotating them into games for yourself, loan them to a team in a top 5 league. That's a way to get around it. Is the level of, you want to keep enough players on your team that you can rotate comfortably and still win the league, right? But you want to loan out those couple of like really high potential guys that aren't legit first teamers yet, loan them out to teams in top 5 leagues so that they can get that experience. And Chili Dice, thank you. Chill Dice, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Welcome to the Hammers. Plum Bob, that is my answer. Riega made his international debut. Really pleased for him. And the time to look up Portilla, according to the chat. Let's go. Michael Portilla still at Douk de Solana. He's surplus to requirements. It is falling apart so quickly. For former Liga NOS Golden Boot winner, Michael Portilla. A tragic tale of a $6 million move in which he has not been given the opportunity to succeed again. 5 appearances, 2 goals, and now not played so far up to September 7th. Sign him back. His wage demands are too high. It doesn't make any sense. Peru's number 9, Michael Portilla, at least sometimes. I can imagine he might have lost that role considering he's not playing at all. He's listed, oh, he's transfer listed for $3 million with that wage? No. Yeah, he got his awards. He got his Liga NOS title on that last day of the season. So, Michael Portilla, ladies and gentlemen, it's just not him anymore. It's just not him. The next gen winner, a next gen winner, a Liga NOS Golden Boot winner. But it was a 1 year wonder for Michael Portilla. It was a 1 year wonder for Michael Portilla, and that is something he's got to live with. Buzz, thank you for the 7 months. PSG is destroying Famalicão in the UCL third round, 9-0 in the 60th minute. Okay. PSV's doing all right in your save, Pollock. From riches to rags, that's true. You can see if they pay part of his wage. I mean, we've just got better strikers all around. Wow, yikes. Iraq with the 2-0 defeat to New Zealand. Somehow, Saad Abdul-Amir just seems to at a 7.1. The dude is just a walking god for his team. Per league appearance. And I can't get rid of it. I'm not going to be able to get rid of it. We know how this works. After 10 international appearances, I'll pay you $100,000, and I up this to $2 million. Please. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. No! I removed and excluded it! What? It's the worst glitch in the history of the game, dude. Why is this? What the flop, dude? What the flop? Chelsea are 7-2. Rest of the contenders are PSG. We're only 800 to 1. We were 10,000 to 1. Now we're only 800 to 1, which is really nice of them. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Progression. When do you join the club? Should be January, right? Or September. How are you able to join us now? Doesn't make any sense. Is it because you're so young? That also doesn't really make any sense. Like, what is... What's the deal here, boss? Number 93. So you can join us right now. How? I can't add players right now. Anybody have a working theory, perhaps, as to what's going on? You can join but can't be registered. Ah, awesome. Daniel Stacy.
Using my sub for a TTS lol. What days did you say you were streaming? I missed it when you announced it at the beginning of the stream. And 38 months, yay, hammer time is the best time.
38 months from the mom bot as part of the hammers. It said 2031. Okay. That makes sense. Mombot emotes everywhere. Chat Mombot. So I'm streaming Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I actually said it again after you asked. I was trying to be very dutiful and good. I said it again after you asked. We won the UCL in 9 years with Bate. Mombot. Mombot. Okay. We got it. We're there. Away to FUMO, and then we have Champions League right after that. So we are right into it. Cool. Right into it. Marcus Meyer. Bernardo Gonzalez. Amazing. Unbelievable. Actually got a nice couple of days. Normally they bump the international duty another day or two over, and so they get back and they're exhausted immediately. Do you think FM should become a live service with more constant updates over the year, little patches followed by big ones for transfer windows, and eventually dropping new match engines every other year? I feel a yearly release doesn't do this kind of game justice. They're in a yearly cycle right now, and what I have enjoyed is that the yearly updates that they do make have been getting more and more significant, which has been nice. Oh my god. The intelligence of Jason Cerna is just flying off the chart, man. It is flying off the chart. Here's the thing about Cerna. Carl Lanen should be... That's just crazy. It's such focused, like, he is so dialed in on what we're training him. which is his ability to move, his ability to do things, right? So dialed in on what we're training him to do. It's incredible. Why would we take him off that right now? What a player. Top goal scoring odds. Well, none of that nonsense here. Can't believe they didn't put three ODFC players there. Cerna does his crosswords with a pen. He does. Good way to put it. Very good way to put it. I feel like that's what a cheeky English announcer would say when describing Cerna's mental side of the game. Ilya Ristevsky, unfortunately, the Macedonian center back, is finally not good enough to stay on our short list. Mike Perez. 5 work rate is really hard to stomach as a winger. He just does not work a lot. His ball control in the first touch isn't there. His playmaking is mad best, and I can see why he's faded out of this. Maurizio Gatto. Boy, is he getting paid a lot of cash. Swiss center back Maurizio Gatto. Deservingly so. I mean, he's outrageous. What about Schiano? The initial reports on Schiano were always like glowing, and then he just ends up being kind of meh. Gasparani, he's not terrible. I mean, this is another decent San Marinese player. He's not shortlist material, but Cerna wants a new contract. He's only getting... God, he's only getting paid $125,000 a year. I had no idea it was that bad. I knew it was bad. I had no idea it was that bad. No idea it was that bad. Okay, teammate happiness wants new contract. Jason Cerna, you got him. 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 Oh my God, that's awesome. We're paying him nothing, dude. Oh, we are paying him nothing. Everybody's saying please no, but we all know the patches eventually stop coming early the next year, and then little stupid bugs are left, which while we wait to pay out £30 plus or so for a new release, which we all know will have massive amounts of patches. Why not keep ironing out and improving a foundation already set? So I feel like the live update games, the point of Football Manager being yearly is to kind of sync it up with the calendar. Live update games usually don't, I mean, they don't happen in sports because each new, a new season is starting, you drop a new game. That's just the cycle that they've set up for it. Would I want it to be one or the other? Yeah, obviously I would want for them to be on top of their updating glitches a little bit more, but they do a very good job of that until about March. And then March is kind of the halfway point of their cycle almost mentally at the studio, and then they start to think about what they're doing for the next game and not what they're going to do to continue to make this game better. Now they'll still patch things, like they patched something a couple weeks ago in Football Manager, and so it's not like they stop working on it entirely, but they change their emphasis. Yeah, the reason I don't want to do a rate your save is because we'll just get a bunch of people go because they want to be like on YouTube or whatever. We'll get a bunch of people that go in and edit their saves to make them ridiculous. And there's ways to do that in an undetectable fashion. There's no like hardcore mode. And so it's not something that I could like do reasonably. Scarlet Pimp, thank you for the 12 months. The golden bacon is here. Increases his intelligence, realizes he's underpaid, keep them dumb, keep them cheap. He doesn't realize it, though. He's turned down the, we talked him out of it. Do patches solve pre-saves? It depends. Oh, God. Anssi Karolainen is stuck on an absolute melon. Finland loses to Estonia in Nations League C. Oh, no. Oh, the horror. At least they beat Kazakhstan, but Finland is still stuck in the C divisions, I believe. So's Israel and Ireland. Bulgaria is a team you can reasonably expect not to be here, but it looks like they're going to play their way right back out. Onsi, I am sorry. Almeida played, are we talking youth? We had some main appearances. We had a 4-1 loss for the Czechs to Romania that Ali Fowler played in. I don't know why Eastern's like playing on his own day. Hey, Kwong Leong Biao. Keep it up, boss. I love finally having a good youth system. Finally producing players that we can then turn around and develop aggressively. Bring them through to be actually relevant first-team players. Valencia's not good enough. Glad we figured that out now rather than later. And oh, yes. Sturgios Mavraganis. Luka Distraction finds a Greek. Timoteos Dumanis. Wow, the Greeks are just having a great time. M. Chester picks out Giovanni Torres from the Ecuadorian League. And Daniel Ulate from Ahualense of Costa Rica. Okay. Ramoglu is already on my short list. Don't worry about it. Burkeish Turk. Fatlam Gega from Schalke. It's actually not that expensive. Weirdly, Nick Eberle. They don't want to sell, obviously. Duh. I mean, that guy actually has a value. Okay, literally all of the guys our scouts just like hit a flow. Doc Zera, Slobodan Obrenovic, Milomir Yakovic, Shehan Kalyonshu, Martin Quiseno from Mike ABC in Colombia, Guillermo Acosta. Every single one of these guys is an immediate This is just cute. This is adorable. This is just adorable, chat. Armando Pereira comes to me and he says, I recommend taking a close look at the player. He's a player I have a lot of admiration for. Pule Matimanye played for us for 4 years, man. He was our #1 goalkeeper in Ligue 1 for the majority of seasons we've been here. Oh! They get serious admiration for each other because they played together on the club for so long. You know what? We'll scout Pule. Esteban Contreras. Nice. But seriously, that was a tidal wave of quality coming through this scouting report. That was insane. The Greeks are really, really important to us because we are trying to help our other Greek guy acclimate to being here. And a good way to do that is by signing somebody from his country that's also good, that's also going to help us win. So we're going to try and do that. He misses his mate. He does. He's like, hey, man, can you get Pule back here? And honestly, Pule would still be our starting goalkeeper. He was that good. But at the time, $15.5 million was our biggest sale for years. That was our biggest sale for a long time. Multiple years after it was made. They came in with a lot of money for Pule. He was the French under-21 goalkeeper. We signed him literally for free. At least they can beat Malaysia. Good work, Saad. Yeah, really happy for He Shen. He went out and scored for China, apparently. Oh, wait, there should have been more onto this international roundup. Yep. Ghana beat Malawi. Lamine Falls, Gambia lost by 3 to Guinea-Bissau. That's brutal. Paraguay won, and Garay played. He Shen and China beat Singapore. Angola and Senegal drew. Shabalala played a full 90 against Niger and gave up a goal, so yikesville. Zeus wants to do business in Greece. That explains the golden generation. I'm doing a Bolton save, too. I have so many great free players on the short list, but I can't sign anyone. It's not enough wage. I spent transfer budget trying to fix, and I can't ask the board. Well, if you don't have enough wage, then you just don't have enough wage. You ask the board, you move over your scouting budget and your transfer budget to increase your wage, but sometimes you just don't have enough wage, and you got to find a different way to approach things. Because if you don't have enough wage, you don't have enough wage, right? Like, you can't just print money. We're not Zimbabwe here, all right? A way to go around that, obviously, and this is me just addressing why you're not, the wage question. A way to get around that is the, You gotta have loans. 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 Oh, loans. Woo! That's how you would help your team out. Definitely how you would help your team out. You just gotta have a few loans. Just gotta have some loans. Igor Korach, 850,000 up front with some national appearance clauses and a 2 million after 50 league appearances, which means he would have made it. Joins the club September 19th, 2031. So a year from now. We are investing in bringing in talented young players. He is very young, and we are going to get him in at 16, and we're going to work with him. And we're going to try and make him as good as he can possibly be, and hopefully that's good enough to really help our team. Vincent Lander just got promoted to the championship after back-to-back promotion from Vanarama National League. Any tips outside of loans? Yeah, you gotta have to get ready because the jump from League One to the championship is savage. It is brutal. Now, some teams, depending on the way your team is built, are going to be able to survive that. Some teams are not going to be able to survive that. Just something to be aware of. Barrientos is now a Portuguese citizen. Nice. Congrats. Dauda Kone. It's actually not as good as we thought he might be. The AC Milan Ivorian. He's already balling out for the U20s, though. And he's very adaptable, but there's just not a lot. Not a lot around Dauda Kone. Since 17, we'll give him a year. There were rumors of him being better than that. Flair off the ball is good. Work rate's good. Technique's fabulous. Passing's really good. Sampanara is quality. Quality all the way through. How are you not better, dude? You're a lightning. Well, he's not a lightning bolt. He's a blur. He's the Olsen twins, where there's really one of them and he's moving back and forth so fast. Still. Do-do-do-do-do. Poison. Really? Not getting the runs that you needed there? It's the day before the Famalicão match, which means are we going to rotate a little bit? I think we are. So we're going to look to rest a few people. Like Ansi's not going to play. Petr Todorov's immediately going to get in and get those minutes. Or Lazar Pavlovich is going to get in and get those minutes. And Todorov's going to get in and get those minutes because that is the change that we want to make. A Eurowath. Unavailable. Away with you. A Eurowath. You're in. For Katsikis. And Mabasso's wide for Zamudio. And Pereira is out for that. And Borges is out there for Ja Silva. We are going full team rotation today. Carbajal is playing left wing back. Matias is in as a sub. Center backs, we need Jose Almeida. Yes, and we need our other guy, Bakari Dindane. Those are our two center backs of the future, Almeida and Dindane, and they're going to play together. Bruno Gama is going to play in this match. What's going on? There's like colors on here now that I don't know what they are. Something's happening. Don't know what's happening. Why is... Oh, thank you. I don't know what that was. Like, it thought I had somebody selected, and I just didn't. I don't know. Ricardo Garay, you're in for Shabalala as well. Okay. Going full backup team today, which means we're going to need to tweak the U23 just a little bit. We got a cup, just a few guys that are going to be playing. But Claminio, you can have that. Matias and Chavera and He Shin. Yeah, go for it. Kaminani coming back from that injury as well. Sure, Barrientos, apparently... why he's not match sharp, who knows? Just a weird dude. Takeover rumors. Ah, Barrientos wants a new contract. Walter, I'm going to let you fail first, and then we are going to go to the guy that succeeds. Armando Pereira. Teammate Happiness wants a new contract. Barrientos. Nail it. Kevin is so freaking ambitious. Drives me crazy sometimes. He's crazy ambitious, man. He asks for contracts all the time. You know who I should just handle this and just get rid of this now? Matar Wade should probably get talked. Really? He can't talk Wade out of wanting a new contract, but Barrientos is like, da-da-da-da-da. Laid him down. Whatever. Porto and Benfica played the day before. Cheaters. Okay. Retouch Bernardo Gonzalez. We know he doesn't have outrageous potential, but still good. AZ Dortmund won against Bologna 3-0, and 2 US boys scored. Nice! Who's Dindane? He is an Ivorian that we picked up last year who has shown recently to have just sensational potential. Bongo Kool-Aid. Bongo Kool-Aid. Bongo Kool-Aid. Okay. It's a very chantable. Wow, what a day. What a day. Benfica loses. Well, they draw. Porto loses to freaking Gil Vicente after Porto takes a 1-0 and a 2-1 lead. Gil Vicente flip it around on him. Porto's got a defeat. Benfica's only won 1 of its first 4 matches. They've drawn Sporting and Nastia. Now they've lost to us. You know how it is. And then we've got the draw with Braga, of course. But that is fabulous. That is fabulous. Did you ever get either of the Ivorian center backs? We got both of them, actually. They're both on the team. The other one is not as relevant, but he is still here. He is still good. I want to say sell Ruben Miranda for. It was like 30. That's 37 million. God, I wish I had your gravitas as a club, because we're literally been better than Sporting for like 4 straight years. We've been better than Sporting. 3 straight years. 4 straight years we've been better than Sporting, and yet they can sell a guy who's a 60 on my scouting rec for 37 million, and I'm just scrapping to sell Arias for 13. Hey, gives us confidence to go out there and take the business to him, that's for sure. Norbert Nudge just playing well. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, we have a lot of players out on loan, but they've got an opportunity to show what they're about. Eduardo Melo on the transfer list. Look, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Part of the modern game, everyone's well aware of the demands by now to play for your national teams, and so I don't think physically it's going to affect us too much. I think the boys will be back and they'll be ready. Abe Watt, thank you so much for the 3 months as part of the Hammers. Welcome in with those Bezos bucks. That's 15 Bezos bucks that you've spent now. That's like an entire meal at Five Guys, or at least just the hamburger. The Bezos can't buy now because of you. Just like that. Business handled. Watch Sporting lose too. All 3 of the big boys drop points today. That's how this works. That's how this works. Hey, what's the question? Rather focus on the match than what other people are saying. We got to keep our focus on the match. We got to take the field, take care of business, show our quality. That is the goal today. We're about to hit a period of intense fixture congestion around the Champions League group stages. We've got to be ready for it. We will be resting first team as much as we can. We have depth. We're going to use it. You ever manage Lille? No, I've not. Look, all the big boys drop points. Sometimes you just know how to call it. All the big boys drop points. We just beat Portimonense last time we played, but they won again. I'm kind of happy for Victor Navarro. He stepped right into a role. He's bagged 2 goals in his first 4 matches. Hey, dude, welcome back. How you doing, boss? hit you on that general rehab, and you can try and get as much back as you possibly can, JJ. Welcome back. That's great news. Welcome back to the facility. Starting to do those workouts again. Try and get yourself ready to rock. Guard of honor for JJ Min as he walks back into the facility for the first time. And our final report on Fitzgerald Maloney. No, that's our final answer. You're just really good for the Paraguayan League, man. There are a lot of clubs that would love to find you, Pedro. Yeah, for some reason we found you. We can't really do anything with that information, but we have found you. Yeah, we couldn't put him on rehab until he got into the rehabilitation phase, so that's why we're waiting for that message to throw him on it. But now he's on general rehab. He's going to try and get back as many attributes as he can. That's what we're hoping and praying for. That is our goal. The JJ Min gets some of that physicality back, and he's able to take the world by storm the way he did last time. A classic player that's just really fast, doesn't quite know what to do with it. Worked in his finishing a lot, wants to be a center forward, doesn't offer quite enough intelligence and stuff in between the lines to play there all the time. The Marcelinho Waters, I mean, how old is this report? It's a year old. We need to get a new report on Marcelinho Waters. So if he's continued to improve like that, then I see no reason not to start putting in a bid for Marcelinho Waters, because he's still in South Africa. We don't know if he's continued to improve or not, do we? Can you suggest a team with a great storyline to play as? Can you talk about the story outside of the top 5 leagues? Okay, let me think. Does somebody like Coruña count? Red Star is always an interesting team in Serbia. They're Champions League. They've won the Champions League before. Red Star is definitely. I'm talking Red Star in Serbia. Won the Champions League, and they're it's rare that you get teams winning the Champions League from Serbia, especially it's like the 80s or something. There's also a team that won the Champions League out of Romania. Either one of those, you can grab that team and try and take them back to the glory days. Coruña is always my favorite that I pitch after that. I know that like Tifo Football did a great story on them. Like Coruña, Portsmouth in England is a similar type of like they just blew up. They went all the way to the right around the top of the game, and then they just imploded and fell right down the leagues, and those can be a lot of fun. Nottingham Forest won the Champions League more times than the entire French nation combined, and they're not in the Premier League, and so that can be a fun thing to grab onto. Can kind of attach your legacy to getting Nottingham Forest back up to the Champions League caliber that they once were at. But that's all like competition storylines. I would say, unfortunately, I don't know a lot of wildly interesting club stories that don't have to do with the competitive side of things, if that's what you were looking for. I feel like I don't know. Do they have a miniature railway that brings people hot dogs around the stadium like St. Pauli? No, then that is awesome. Vasilis Sikogius. The left back is actually a decent tackler. He's also this kid's 16 years old. It's pretty darn good. Florian Pato. Could be a reason that he's valued at 89 to 124 million. Yep. Checks out. Jesper De Bruyne. Dutch center back from Utrecht, who just extremely doubtful, and that's the reason he's not regarded higher. Vitor Almeida, who is the libero. Problem is, physically, he is just certainly not an impressive individual, and so that libero is going to be a little hard for him. Billy Grant's a lot worse initially. And a new contract for Isgren. Well, you know, interesting thing about that. Boom! Mabasso talked him out of it. All right, boys. It is that time. It is the time I have to get off and go into the office and go work on my internship today. Great transfer window. We've done a lot of great deals today. We are going to raid somebody, so stick around for that. We're going to shoot out to look to make somebody's day. Whose day can we make? Whose day are we looking to make, chat? Well, we're definitely not going to work the space because his says literally Edwards is our god, which I can't think of a worse night. I mean, that's actually a nightmare. Is he watching? How is that his title? What is that? Why is that? How is that? Marcus Edwards? That checks. We're gonna go on this guy. We're raiding this guy. Get ready. Get your copy pasta. Get your copy pasta. Okay. Copy pasta prepared. All right. Copy pasta prepared. We're raiding this guy. We're going to look to make his day. All right. Come in hot. Come in hot and then hang out. Okay, chat. If you haven't watched the video from yesterday, please do check it out. We did some extra analytical work on the Euros, which I thought was great to break down the least likely score lines and those sorts of things that happen in the tournament based off the Football Manager simulations. And we have some great videos in the wings. The newest one coming is talking about the women in the game and how it's going to work and what they're doing to make it happen. Women in Football Manager, that in particular. So there's your sneaky little tidbit. Have fun with Mike Romunch. I can't moderate your rating skills today because I have to get out and go to work very quickly. But thank you guys so much for all the gifted subs, for all the subs today, for everybody that's part of the Hammers allowing us to do what we do on a daily basis. So that soon, after the end of this internship, we can get to the, freelancing play-by-play, which we're always going to love to do, and kind of doing this full time. Finally unstrapping the other hand from behind my back to see what we can accomplish. All right, I'll see you guys on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. That's our streaming schedule. It might be amended to add a Sunday and remove a Friday. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. But Monday for sure. I'll see you then. Have a great raid, lads. Keep it easy, breezy, and beautiful.